soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain. I'll seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See it right through you anyhow. I'll seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See it right through you anyhow. I see.
Oh.
I'll seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power.
girl, come home to me. Cyber girl, come home to me. Cyber girl, come home. Yeah, you're mine. Oh, cyber girl, so hard to find. Cyber girl, you hack my mind. Oh, cyber girl, you're right, it's on, 'cause I'm coming back online. Yeah, you're mine. Oh, cyber girl, so hard to find. Cyber girl, you hack my mind. Oh, cyber girl, you're right, it's on, 'cause I'm coming back online.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. How are we today? Happy Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Yes. Happy Wednesday. I have some peppermint tea. Today, we are going to be reading Twilight. Not the whole book. Just happy Wednesday, Kayla. I lose track of time a little bit. I thought it might have been Tuesday, but then I was like, no, that was yesterday. We're going to be reading Twilight today a little bit. A chapter, maybe two. I am not used to reading out loud. I am a in my brain reader, so we'll see how this goes. Book words we're going to be mispronouncing. It's fine. We'll go with the flow. And then after we read a little bit, we're going to play part 2 of Fears to Fathom. Norwood Hitchhike, I think it's called. It was just so fun. I had to come back. I had to come back fast with it. I hope everybody's morning's been great so far. I had some college stuff to do. I wanted to get on a little bit earlier, but I had some college stuff to do. More than happy to do it, so a privilege. We're gonna do some cleansing. What did everybody eat this morning? Everybody better have eaten something. I had some avocado toast. Nothing special. I'm at the bare bones of our grocery shop, our grocery list. We get paid tomorrow. So, you know, I'm eating what I can. Just a nice, simple little avocado toast. I have my peppermint tea, like I said, and tears and toast. Same. Honestly, I watched something this morning that got me a little teary-eyed, and I was like, oh man, when this starts happening on stream, I'm gonna be screwed. Because I'm a crybaby. So, just wait till I start crying. I'm gonna be sobbing while I'm reading Twilight. I've never read Twilight, so I don't know what to expect. I've seen the movie a billion, trillion, gazillion times, let me tell you. I'm a diehard. I'm a diehard Twihard, but I never read the book. And honestly, I think it's better that way, because with Harry Potter, I think I've seen a movie or two when I was a child, like a young baby. I don't remember. But I read the books, and then I tried watching the movies. I turned the first movie off so quick, because why aren't you following the lore from the book? And so from there on out, I was like, if it's ever a book first, I'm gonna watch the movie first, because I know I'm gonna be mad. I hate Harry Potter now. I love the book. I have boycotted the movies. We got a little it died pretty fast today, so the energy's good. I've always wanted to be a book then movie girly. It doesn't work out because there's not enough details. I got my little teapot. We're pouring more tea. My throat's a little itchy, scratchy, as you can hear. I'm clearing it. It feels a little wonky. I need some warmth. Yes. So, a great day ahead of us. Okay, let me show you the book first, and then we're gonna get into a little story time, and then, like I said, later on, Fears to Fathom. Book. I showed you a little brief of it yesterday. Now, this is not the original. Here, let me show you the real book for anybody that's never seen it. This is the real book. A classic book. Beautiful, wonderful, crisp Book Air. Okay, now this is what we're reading. Same book, special edition. A beauty. This is just the case. I know you're excited. Okay. Beautiful, wonderful. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put that down. The book. Also, just an FYI, a lot of stuff is happening outside. My dogs are feeling a little bit reactive, so if anybody starts yipping and yapping, I will be as fast as possible to mute my mic, but sometimes it's out of my control, so I'm so sorry if that ruins the vibe at any point it happens. It's bound to happen. If not today, it will happen eventually. Twilight. Beautiful, gorgeous. Twilight, again, another ending. No matter how perfect the day is, it always has to end. Well, you're not wrong, but don't say that to me. Okay. Oh, beautiful and gorgeous. Okay, and then, I don't know if you can see, this is my favorite part. Look at, can you see? Oh, you can't. Oh, see, sorry, my mic's up in my business. Let me see if I can get a good. Woo! Miss Bella. Oh my gosh, and then, let's try to do this. The one and only. Well, hold on. I don't quite know how to do it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to show you Edward, but I don't know how to do it. Because it's a little wonky. Can you see Edward? Oh, Edward! I'm trying to sneak a peek. Edward! My boyfriend. I stan Edward, obviously. What's really funny is, I think the masses must love Edward because the writer, the author of Twilight, actually was a Jacob fan. But this only has Bella and Edward, which I guess makes sense because, spoiler alert, they end up together, obviously, Bella and Edward. So I guess it is their love. Oh, you saw it a little bit, didn't you? I know you did. It's their love story. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. First, I have a story time. Oh my gosh, this is just so beautiful. Also, hello and good morning to my sister Regan. I love you. I am so excited for you to watch this. I got a little too excited with my book that I forgot to mention it, but I am so excited for you to do this with me. Okay, story time. Oh my god. Don't get me started. Okay, so I have a crazy fear. Those that know, irrational fear of movie theaters. I have not, prior to this occasion, I have not been in a movie theater in about 3 years. I avoid them. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm scared of movie theaters. Well, mind you, I have a lot of movies I would have loved to see in the movie theater. My husband's over here like, let's go catch this movie. I'm like, I'll think about it. And then I'm like, no, I'm not going. I can't do it. I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat. It's a fear. A big fear. Well, oh my gosh. Twilight, for its 20th anniversary, decided to play all the movies in a theater as like a little, I don't know, a celebratory thing for the fans. So, in my area, in walking distance to me, was a theater that from Wednesday until Sunday, at this time, Wednesday to Sunday, they were playing the Twilight movies. Each day was the next Twilight movie until it finished. Well, my birthday gift from my friends and family was they all bought me a ticket for each day. So Wednesday was the first day. One of my family or friends bought a ticket for me for that. Sorry, the dogs are playing with the curtains. Thursday, same. Every ticket was bought by a friend or family member for my birthday. I didn't know if I was going to be able to go. I was, hoping for the hoping for the absolute best. I was like, I hope I can go. If I can't, I hope I don't disappoint people, waste money, Day one comes. I'm scared for my life. I go. I walk to the movie theater with my husband, of course. My husband is by my side. He joined me. He got tickets too. We walk to the movie theater, like a 10-ish minute walk, nothing crazy. It's crisp, it's nice, it's cool. I have heat sensitivity, so if this was not in October, I couldn't have done it. So this was from October 27th? Let me check. Okay, wrong. October 29th through the 2nd. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Nice crisp air. So I'm happy. I'm walking, I'm good. We get in the movie theater. I'm stressed, of course. The movie theater has a few people, not a lot. Actually, like, way more dead than I expected for Twilight. The fandom is crazy. Dead. I was disappointed because, there are big key moments in the movie that I wanted to see with a crowd so we can all be loud with our reactions. It didn't happen. It was a very normal, quiet theater. It is what it is. Anyway, so I go home. I'm proud of myself. I'm like, I can't believe I did that. The movie, amazing, of course. Whatever. We get to day 2. New moon. Right? New moon. Day 2, Thursday, new moon. This is Jake's movie now. Now, Edward's out of the picture. This is all about Jacob. I'm walking to the movie theater. I'm about to leave our complex. And what do I see in the corner of my eye? Mind you, it's dark because of, well, actually, daylight savings didn't happen yet, but it was getting dark. It was dark by the time we went. We're walking, it's nighttime. Right before I'm about to leave my complex of where I live, in my peripheral, I see movement. I look over. What is that? It's a little baby kitten, a little cat. And I go, oh, a little baby. Sure enough, that little baby runs to me. And this is a baby. This is a kitten. I'm like, well, there goes that movie. Me, anybody that knows me, and if you don't know, you're going to know. I am an animal activist. I am an animal lover. I have 6 animals. 2 of which I gave actual birth to, like I pulled them out of the womb. I helped give birth to them, 2 of them. The rest of them, strays from the street. Strays that came to me, strays that needed my help. I've actually rescued a few more strays, a couple more, but I found them homes. I rehomed them. Well, Miss Little Girl, I immediately go, I can't leave this kitten. We have a stray cat problem where we live. When you see a cat, usually it runs from you or it runs the streets. You kind of just mind your business. This was a kitten, a baby. I can't mind my business. She's loving up on me. She's meowing at me. She's talking to me. I'm like, I cannot leave this baby. So then we start going around the area, trying to see if anybody owns her. We actually talked to somebody that was like, yeah, somebody used to live here that had a bunch of kittens. They might have just left her. She's a black cat. People don't like black cats. They think they're bad omens, this and that, blah, blah. Also, mind you, the next day was, let me see. I'm checking the date to make sure. Yes, the next day was Halloween. And sorry, the chat distracted me. Hello, fake chatter. Halloween was the next day. I cannot leave a black cat unattended on Halloween. I don't know if you guys know, but statistically, black cats are killed and sacrificed during Halloween time. Crazy psychopaths. None of my business. Well, I make it my business. You're not doing that in my vicinity. Anyway, so we walk around. We're trying to find this baby's home. Nothing, nobody. I'm like, great. We're gonna have to keep her. I'm not gonna let this stray. And mind you, we were not in the position to keep another animal. We had 5 animals. A 6th is crazy. You know, in terms of our financial, in terms of where we live. Well, I think you can gather what happened. We brought that baby home. And we took her to the vet to see if she was chipped, to see everything. No chip. She's a little girl. Which I already knew she was a girl, I could tell. But confirmed she's a little girl. I have 2 girl cats as well. Full grown. Not chipped. And so we're like, well, guess she's ours. So she's my little Twilight baby. Her name is Eclipse. She is a full black cat with bright orange eyes. For me, she looks straight up like an eclipse. Full black with an orange rim. Beautiful and gorgeous. That's my little girl. So, that's my story of how I got a little new kitten a couple weeks ago. Also, the story's not done. So, I miss out on the movie for Jacob. I'm like, it's okay. So, we go home. When we settle down, we watch New Moon. We watch the second one. Mind you, we've seen them. Well, I've seen them all many times. But I'm watching these with my husband now. Now I have an excuse to make him watch it with me because it's my birthday. So, we're watching it. We catch up. Great. The next day, which is, I think, Eclipse, Twilight Eclipse, we walk ourselves to the movie theater. And mind you, this is big. This is tremendous for me because I am fearful of the movie theater. It's not like a little, oh, I'm scared. Oh my God. Ah, a cockroach. Which I'm not scared of cockroaches. People need to stop being scared of cockroaches. Stop being scared of small creatures, you guys. Anyway. It's not a small fear. This is an irrational, like a phobia of mine. And I'm doing a great job. Now we're on day 3. I missed yesterday. It's fine. I'm bummed out. I'm like, now I can't collect the ticket. Like, this sucks. Now we're walking another 10, 15-minute walk. It's fine. We get to the movie theater. We go in dead empty, except one person. Coincidentally, that one person is in the exact same row with us, 1 seat away. Well, my husband's like, we're not going to sit directly next to her. So we skip a couple seats. And I pay no mind to it. But then I'm like, you know, the way the television is positioned, the screen, the way the screen's positioned to me, this doesn't feel right. And so I start counting the seats. And I'm like, hey, we're not in the right seats. Like, we need to be closer. And he's like, no, we're not getting closer to her. I wasn't sure why. He was being very weird. I also was weary because why is there one single person? I'm uncomfortable. She had like 10 bags with her. I don't know. So we're a couple seats away from her now. Same row. It's awkward. Sure, could we have gone into a different row? Yeah, but like, our ticket said what our ticket said. Also, I got the seats because I wanted the seats. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where I wanted to sit. Anyway, we're watching the movie. Not even 5 minutes into this movie, this woman starts, like, loudly talking. Loudly talking. And I'm like, is she talking to us? She's talking to herself. Loudly talking, scream talking. And then making noises. And then she starts talking to herself and talking about how she's choking on popcorn and she's got something stuck in her throat and she starts chugging water and she's just mumbling and rambling, whatever. I'm on edge now. This is my exact fear. This is why I'm scared of movie theaters. People. I'm sitting here. I'm terrified. I'm barely paying attention to the movie. I'm looking at the movie. I'm not paying attention. My mind's racing. My peripheral's going. I'm looking at the exits. I'm like, okay. My mind's racing. I'm uncomfortable. Then she started saying something and it was like, and we're throughout the movie now. She's saying something, talking to herself. And then she starts laughing and then she says something else, almost as if I had a moment where I'm like, is she wearing an earpiece? Like, is she talking to somebody while watching the movie? Like, maybe, I don't know. That's how weird it was. Well, eventually 2 more people walk in. I'm about to leave. Like, we're probably like 30-ish minutes in. I'm ready to get up and walk out. I'm done. A couple walks in and sits behind us, and I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit safer. Power in numbers. I'm like, okay, we got more people. It's okay. I sit more, whatever. Oh, girl next to us. Loudly talking again. Like, and I'm not exaggerating. She's scream talking, like yelling, but she's yelling at herself. Like, she's talking to herself. She's not talking to us. She's not talking to the movie. Nothing she's saying is correlating with the movie. Like, she's crazy. So I'm sitting here like, oh, she's schizo. Or she has drug-induced schizophrenia. You know, with the area we live in, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm like, okay, no harm, no foul. I start clicking that, okay, she's probably just mentally unwell. That's fine. I continue watching the movie. I'm weary. I go to my husband. I say, hey, like, are we unsafe? Are we safe right now? And he goes, we're fine. Okay. I start watching the movie again. It's getting good. Movie's getting good. I think we got like an hour in, possibly. It's a 2-hour movie. We got like an hour in. I'm proud of myself. Oh, girl starts coughing and puking. Like, on this side. She's sitting at the seat next to the row. So we'd have to full on pass her to get straight to the row to turn and walk down the stairs. She puts her head over to the walkway, starts puking. And we're 2 seats from her. We're hearing it. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm trying to ignore it because I'm like, if she's mentally unwell, I don't want her to think I notice and then her come and kill me. You know, I'm scared. I'm fearful. I have a phobia. Scared for my life. I'm sitting here. She's like puking. It's disgusting. I'm getting nauseous. I'm trying to ignore it. I'm watching the movie. A little bit later, she then sits up and starts spitting at her feet. Now she's not over the rail anymore. Now she's spitting at her feet. I made the mistake of doing a little. She's bent over, drool dripping from her mouth. Another thing you need to know about me. Spit, drool, bodily functions. I can't handle it. I'm actually about to puke right now. Give me a moment. Makes me sick to my stomach. I can't do. I saw that. I whisper to my husband. I say, hey, I'm about to walk out this theater. Follow me. Like, wait a couple minutes and then follow behind me. I'm leaving. So then I get up because I don't want her to know we're both walking out, because then she's going to know it's because of her and then she's going to kill us. So I stand up and I turn this way and I walk 15 seats over, get down, and then walk across the screen to get to the exit, which is right near her, but I'm not walking past her. I get out that theater. I'm like, oh my God. I can't believe that just happened. Then he eventually follows me out. He's like, man, that movie was just getting good. And I'm like, I'm not. No. I am not staying in that place. And he's like, yeah, honestly, I wanted to leave a long time ago, but I was just going to stick it out. And I was like, I wanted to leave the second we sat down, but I just wanted to stick it out. And then we walked home. We talked about it. It was crazy. Actually, I did skip a part. We spoke to somebody because she was straight up puking everywhere. So we went to the front person. I was like, hey, do I talk to you if there's like something happening in a theater? He's like, yeah, you talk to me. And I was like, look, somebody's up in there puking, spitting. It's making us really uncomfortable. I was like, I have a phobia of theaters. This is my first movie in 3 years. Like, I had to leave. I'm so like, you need to get somebody in there to clean it up. That's nasty. And he's like, I know who you're talking about. Like, she's a consistent issue. We've had to throw her out multiple times. This and that, blah, blah. Like, whatever. And he's like, yeah, we're gonna go get that cleaned up. We'll get it situated. And then he gave us a refund, which I wasn't expecting. I did not want a refund. My intention in telling him was not to get a refund. It was to tell him somebody's puking. Like, go clean that up. It's nasty. Not in that way. I wasn't being a Karen about it. I was just like, hey, I'm concerned and uncomfortable. apparently she's a consistent issue. So, also apparently she snuck into the theater. It is what it is. We walked home. It's a funny story to tell. I will tell you, the next couple movies, I did not go and see in the theater. That was that for me. That finalized my movie-going experiences. You will not catch me at a movie theater again. I'll see you in another maybe 3 to 4 years. We'll try again. Horrible, right? Like, what? And it was on Halloween, too. And let's talk about Halloween. My area was so unfestive. No Halloween spirit whatsoever. Because we had to walk to the movie theater. We're walking through communities. Not a single decorated house. No lights, no trick-or-treat, no kids walking around. Like, it was horrible. I don't know. I think the trunk-or-treat scene completely took over and ruined Halloween. Because nobody's trick-or-treating. Ever since I was a little girl wanting to grow up, be an adult, I was like, I can't wait to have my own house and be able to give out candy. I have been on my own for like 8 years now and have not been able to give out candy. Once. Ever. Because everywhere I live, people either don't celebrate, or I'm in a rural area, or whatever. I hope when I move, the next place I go to celebrates Halloween. Because, crazy. But I will say, old girl did give me the heebie-jeebies, and it was very much so a trick, not a treat. So that's my story time of a Twilight marathon in which I didn't get to partake in. I got a new cat, and then I got puke particles all up on my body. That's not even the craziest thing that's ever happened to me either, but my life's a movie. So that's that. If my little girl's running around here sometime, I'll show you her. I love that little girl. She's blending so well. My little Eclipse, my little black cat. Every witch needs a black cat, and here I am. I have a lot of familiars. I have a lot of animals. I never had a black cat, so it was like, I am such a big believer in there is no such thing as coincidences, and divine timing is divine. And so we come across this little girl, like I said, and everything that's going through my mind is Halloween's tomorrow. My birthday's the next day. This is a black cat. It's a kitten. It's a girl. I always said, don't, actually, the day before, on Twilight 1, when we were walking home, we were talking about strays and cats and stuff, and I out loud was like, I'm thankful that I've kind of been desensitized to the fact that we're in an area with a lot of stray cats. Every stray dog has been in my house. If I see a stray dog, I'm getting the stray dog. Never will I let a dog roam. Cats, I've been desensitized because it's so bad, you know? So we were talking about it, and I was like, I'm glad I've been desensitized, or else we'd have, like, a house full of 1 million cats, right? And I was like, but don't let it be a kitten. Don't let it be a kitten, and don't let it be a full black kitten, because I will never let a baby be homeless, and especially if it's a black baby, I've always wanted a black cat, always. Specifically a British short hair, the little small scrunched faces with the little tiny legs. But I do not agree in shopping or breeders. I don't agree with any of that. I agree with adopting and rescuing. I'm very anti and very judgmental when it comes to people that shop for specific breeds or want a picture perfect type of situation. It couldn't be me. Anyway, the day before we get our cat, I say that as I'm walking, I'm just talking. The next day, little girl appears. Manifestation's real. I was saying this yesterday. Your words hold a lot of power, so be careful what you say. Be careful what you wish for. Because I spoke that little girl in existence, and I'm sitting here like, I just talked about this yesterday. Everything's adding up. I'm like, yup, this is my cat. Of course, we were a little weary because, you know, our situation, but sure enough, she's here running around, running amok, causing, mayhem and chaos in our house. But I think that it's good for the animals because I have a lot of older animals, and they need a little pep in their step. They need a little excitement. They need to run around with her. They're all warming up. It was very easy. The first couple days was definitely a situation. No fights, thankfully, but everybody was like uncomfortable. Nobody liked anything, but it's good now. So I'm happy. I'm proud. Everybody's meshing well, vibing well. The dogs too. The dogs are loving her. I think it was a great addition. They knew she needed to be around. Okay. Now, my yap session. I think that covers my yap session, of course. I love this. Thrift store, by the way. I love thrifting. This is here. Let me get up a little bit up close so you can really see the design. I wonder if it works if I go up. See how beautiful? I am a thrifter. Most of everything that I have or will have will be thrifted. Unless, you know, special situations. But you need to have tea. Okay, let me move this. Also, I don't know if you can hear, but I have the Twilight soundtrack playing in the background. Just subtle background noise, a little white noise, Twilight noise. Let's pull out this book. You see him? See him spying on you? Okay. Like I said, I am in my brain reader. It is hoa 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 time! I am in my brain reader, so I will be jumbling words, just like I jumble words when I talk normally. So, you'll probably be making fun of me a lot, but read along. I am my book club that is just me. I am the founding member and the only member of my book club. I have down below my Google, you'll see a book club tab. If you click on it, it will link you to my Google Docs, which will show you my current reads, my past reads, and my future reads. Right now, it only has Twilight because it's my very first book, my very first club. And yeah, as we progress, the point of this is for you guys to read along. So if there's a PDF file, I know that there is a Twilight PDF online. I love this song. Actually, I'm going to turn this up a little bit and we're going to listen to this song. I'm still going to yap, obviously, but hold on. It's my favorite song in the franchise. But, I might be a little drowned out, possibly. I don't care. What was I saying? The idea is for you to just read with me. Read along with your physical book, read along PDF, or just sit and listen to me read. It's just supposed to be vibey. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to this, and then we're going to start reading. And while we listen, I'm going to go ahead and change my stream category so I don't get in trouble. We're going to go into reading. Is there a reading? Ooh, let me do a little research here. I didn't look into this properly. Writing and reading. Perfect. We're going to go into writing and reading. Perfect. Streamers, I don't know if they get in trouble for being in the wrong category, but something happens. I actually can't say what happens. I don't know. But something does happen, or like you get, I don't know. I just know that something does happen because streamers are very specific and peculiar about it. So I know there must be some sort of not backlash. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Like, something's up. So I'm just gonna be very specific and careful with where I go, so nothing happens. This song, spoiler alert, it's in a scene where Victoria, who is my favorite vampire of the franchise, favorite vampire in movie 1 and movie 2, movie 3 and beyond, you could take her and throw her into the trash, Victoria, because they did a actor exchange. They replaced her with a different actor. No thank you. So Twilight 1 and Twilight New Moon, Victoria? Yes. So Twilight New Moon, Victoria? I think it was for New Moon. Anyway, this song's playing while she's like hunting to try to kill somebody, and then actually a really big character does end up dying. At the same time that, spoiler alert, Bella, this is a real spoiler alert, Bella jumps off a cliff to suicide, to die, and at the same time she's jumping off a cliff dying, Victoria's over here hunting her dad and one of Jacob's family members. Little spoiler alert, somebody does die. I won't tell you who. But somebody in that scene, in the multiple scenes at once, does die. But this song plays and it's just so nice. Okay. I'm gonna turn it back down to just have it as background noise. And I'm gonna read. Okay, so this is the beginning of our little series. I don't know how much I'm gonna read. We are gonna do it by, that says Twilight. We are gonna do it by chapters. And I don't know how long a chapter is. So we'll see how I feel as we go. Okay. I know you can't see. I'm only showing you because it's so pretty and so cute. But, oh, sorry, I hit my mic twice, back to back. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to put it to where you can see that I'm reading. Okay, it says, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die. That sounded like I sound dumb when I read. The words were crazy. The sentence structure was crazy. Genesis 2:17. Oh my god. This is the opening sentence of the movie. I'd never given much thought to how I would die. It's like I'm watching the movie right now. Okay, is this good? Can you see the book? Sorry, I'm trying to... Okay. I'd never given much thought to how I would die, though I'd had reason enough in the last few months, but even if I had, I would not have imagined it like this. I stared without breathing across the long room into the dark eyes of the hunter, and he looked pleasantly back at me. Surely it was a good way to die. In the place of someone else, someone I loved, noble even. That ought to count for something. I knew that if I had never gone to Forks, I wouldn't be facing death now. But terrified as I was, I couldn't bring myself to regret the decision. When life offers you a dream so far beyond any of your expectations, it's not reasonable to grieve when it comes to an end. The hunter smiled in a friendly way as he sauntered forward to kill me. Hi, Mr. Blue. Okay, so I don't think they get, like, specifically in trouble, but there is, like, reprimanding. Like, there is something. You might get a strike. you might, like, there is something that happens. I just don't know what that something is. I'll have to do some research. But streamers are very specific about, I'm gonna move my mic, it might make some noise. I'm trying to find a good sitting position so we can see the book and read at the same time. So sorry. This is our first reading stream. We gotta get this sorted out, right? Okay, this is a good position. Can we still hear me? I like this position. I'm pretty far away. Okay. Next. Perfect! Okay. My mother drove me to the airport with the windows rolled down. It was 75 degrees in Phoenix, the sky a perfect cloudless blue. I was wearing my favorite shirt, sleeveless, white eyelet lace. I was wearing it as a farewell gesture. My carry-on item was a parka. In the Olympic Peninsula of northwest Washington state, a small town named Forks exists under a near constant cover of clouds. It rains? Yes, it does rain. Let me tell you, I actually looked up the exact location in which Twilight was filmed because obviously that's where I want to move. Not really. That is not the location that I'm planning on moving. But I looked it up and it rains. I love the rain. I said I'm here for it. I will go there to visit. Maybe to move. It was filmed. There is a town. Of course, I think there really is a town named Forks in Washington, but the real town is somewhere else. I'll have to sort that out a bit later. It rains in this town more than any other place in the United States of America. It was from this town and its gloomy, omnipresent shade that my mother escaped with me when I was only a few months old. It was in this town that I had been compelled to spend a month every summer until I was 14. That was the year Can you hear me over the music? We got some Lupe Fiasco playing all of a sudden. Sorry, I'm trying to turn it down. I was trying to turn it down without muting. I don't think it works, so it's fine. Now I'm distracted. Okay. That was the year I finally put my foot down. These past 3 summers, my dad, Charlie, vacationed with me in California for 2 weeks instead. It was to Forks that I now exiled myself, an action that I took with great honor. I detest Forks. I loved Phoenix. I loved the sun and the blistering heat. I loved the vigorous, sprawling city. Bella, my mom said to me, the last of 1,000 times before I got on the plane, you don't have to do this. My mom looks like me, except with short hair and laugh lines. I felt a spasm of panic as I stared at her wide, childlike eyes. How could I leave my loving, erratic, harebrained mother to fend for herself? Of course she had Phil now, so the bills would probably get paid, there would be food in the fridge, gas in her car, and someone to call when she got lost, but still. I want to go, I lied. I'd always been a bad liar, but I'd been saying this lie so frequently lately that it sounded almost convincing now. Tell Charlie I said hi. I will. I'll see you soon, she insisted. You can come home whenever you want. I'll come right back as soon as you need me. But I could see the sacrifice in her eyes behind the promise. Don't worry about me, I urged. It'll be great. I love you, Mom. She hugged me tightly for a minute, and then I got on the plane, and she was gone. It's a 4-hour flight from Phoenix to Seattle, another hour in a small plane up to Port Angeles, and then another hour drive back down to Forks. Okay. If I had to travel that much to move, I'm not going. Flying doesn't bother me. The hour in the car with Charlie, though, I was a little worried about. Charlie had really been fairly nice about the whole thing. He seemed genuinely pleased that I was coming to live with him for the first time, with any degree of permanence. He'd already gotten me registered for high school and was going to help me get a car, but it was sure to be awkward with Charlie. Neither of us was what anyone would call verbose, and I didn't know what there was to say regardless. I knew he was more than a little confused by my decision, like my mother before me. I hadn't made a secret of my distaste for forks. When I landed in Port Angeles, it was raining. I didn't see it as an omen, just unavoidable. I'd already said my goodbye to the sun. Charlie was waiting for me with the cruiser. This I was expecting. Charlie is the police chief swan to the good people of Forks. My primary motivation behind buying a car, despite sacrificing of my funds, was that I refused to be driven around town in a car with red and blue lights on top. Okay. Bella's got taste. Bella's for us. Because don't let me be in a police car. Don't let me be in a car with red and blue lights sirening away. No, thank you. You can miss me with that. Nothing slows down traffic like a cop. Charlie gave me an awkward, one-armed hug when I stumbled my way off the plane. It's good to see you, Bells, he said, smiling as he automatically caught and steadied me. You haven't changed much. How's Renee? Mom's fine. It's good to see you too, Dad. I wasn't allowed to call him Charlie to his face. I had only a few bags. Most of my Arizona clothes were too permeable for Washington. Sorry, I think I got too close to the mic. Because I started hearing static. Okay, let me get back. Did that ring in your guys' ears too? I got static. Okay. My mom and I had pooled our resources to supplement my winter wardrobe, but it was still scanty. It all fit easily into the trunk of the cruiser. I found a good car for you, really cheap, he announced when we were strapped in. What kind of car? I was suspicious of the way he said good car for you, as opposed to just a good car. Well, it's a truck actually, a Chevy. Where did you find it? Do you remember Billy Black? That's Jacob's somebody. I think Jacob's dad, grandpa, Jacob's somebody. Jacob's dad. Do you remember Billy Black down at La Push? La Push is the tiny Indian reservation on the coast. No. He used to go fishing with us during the summer, Charlie prompted. That would explain why I didn't remember him. I do a good job of blocking painful, unnecessary things from my memory. Oh! Bella is a woman of taste. We do not support fishing. Painful and unnecessary thing. Oh, this Bella I can get behind. People are Bella haters? He's in a wheelchair now, Charlie continued when I didn't respond, so he can't drive anymore, and he offered to sell me his truck cheap. Oh, I didn't know that. That was nice of him. What year is it? I could see from his change of expression that this was the question he was hoping I wouldn't ask. Well, Billy's done a lot of work on the engine. It's only a few years old, really. I hoped he didn't think so little of me as to believe I would give up that easily. When did he buy it? He bought it in 1984, I think. Did he buy it new? Well, no. I think it was new in the early 60s or late 50s at the earliest. He admitted sheepishly. Shh, Dad. She was about to say Charlie. Shh, Dad. I don't really know anything about cars. I wouldn't be able to fix it if anything went wrong, and I couldn't afford a mechanic. Really, Bella, the thing runs great. They don't build them like that anymore. The thing, I thought to myself. It had possibilities as a nickname at the very least. How cheap is cheap? After all, that was the part I couldn't compromise on. Well, honey, I kind of already bought it for you, as a homecoming gift. Charlie peeked sideways at me with a hopeful expression. Wow. Free. You didn't need to do that, Dad. I was going to buy myself a car. I don't mind. I want you to be happy here. He was looking... What am I listening to? He was looking ahead at the road when he said this. What he said was, I don't mind. I want you to be happy here. Charlie wasn't comfortable with expressing his emotions out loud. I inherited that from him, so I was looking straight ahead as I responded as well. That's really nice, Dad. Thanks. I really appreciate it. No need to add that my being happy in Forks is an impossibility. He didn't need to suffer along with me. And I never looked a free truck in the mouth or engine. Well, now, you're welcome, he mumbled, embarrassed by my thanks. We exchanged a few more comments on the weather, which was wet, and that was pretty much it for conversation. We stared out the window in silence. It was beautiful, of course. I couldn't deny that. Everything was green. The trees, their trunks covered with moss, their branches hanging with a canopy of it, the ground covered with ferns. Even the air filtered down greenly through the leaves. It was too green. An alien planet. Too green? Impossible! Eventually, we made it to Charlie's. He still lived in the small 2-bedroom house that he'd bought with my mother in the early days of their marriage. Those were the only kinds of days their marriage had, the early ones. There, parked on the street in front of the house that never changed, was my new to me, truck. It was a faded red color with big rounded fenders and a bulbous cab. To my intense surprise, I loved it. I didn't know if it would run, but I could see myself in it. Plus, it was one of those solid iron affairs that never gets damaged, the kind you see at the scene of an accident, paint unscratched, surrounded by the pieces of the foreign car it had destroyed. Wow, Dad, I love it, thanks. Now, my horrific day tomorrow would be just that, much less dreadful. I wouldn't be faced with the choice of either walking 2 miles in the rain to school or accepting a ride in Charlie's Chief Cruiser. I agree with you. But I wouldn't mind walking in the rain. Maybe at her age, because what is she, like 16? At her age, I probably would throw a fit. Little teenage me, ruining my hair, ruining my makeup. My non-waterproof mascara leaking down my face. Yeah, I'd have thrown a fit. But the me now, I could not care less. Ruin my hair, ruin my makeup, let me be in the rain. So, but we're 16 here. Okay. I'm glad you like it, Charlie said, gruffly, embarrassed again. It took only one trip to get all my stuff upstairs. I'd get the west bedroom that faced out over the front yard. The room was familiar, and it belonged to me since I was born. The wooden floor, the light blue walls, the peaked ceiling, the yellowed lace curtains around the window. These were all part of my childhood. The only changes Charlie had ever made were switching the crib for a bed and adding a desk as I grew. The desk now held a second-hand computer with the phone line for the modem stapled along the floor to the nearest phone jack. This was a stipulation from my mother, so that we could stay in touch easily. The rocking chair from my baby days was still in the corner. There was only one small bedroom at the top of the There was only one small bathroom at the top of the stairs, which I would have to share with Charlie. I was trying not to dwell too much on the fact. One of the best things about Charlie is he doesn't hover. You know what's so crazy is that's a specific quote from Bella from the movie. One of the best things about Charlie is he doesn't hover. Everything before that sentence was not in the movie. Like, yes, Bella gets gifted the car, but in a way different way. Like he surprised her with it. He didn't tell her about it. And that's the crazy thing about, I know movies have to shorten. They really have to make it smaller to fit it in. Otherwise, you'd have a 7-hour movie, right? But it's so interesting what they choose to cut or how they choose to shift things, you know? It's just so interesting. One of the best things about Charlie is he doesn't hover. He left me alone to unpack and get settled, a feat that would have been altogether impossible for my mother. It was nice to be alone, not to have to smile and look pleased, a relief to stare dejectedly out the window at the sheeting rain and let just a few tears escape. I wasn't in the mood to go on a real crying jag. I would save that for bedtime when I would have to think about the coming morning. Forks High School had a frightening total of 357, now 58, students. There were more than 700 people in my junior class alone back home. All of the kids here had grown up together. Their grandparents had been toddlers together. I would be the new girl from the big city, a curiosity, a freak. Maybe if I looked like a girl from Phoenix should, I could work this to my advantage, but physically, I'd never fit in anywhere. I should be tan, sporty, blonde, a volleyball player, or a cheerleader perhaps. All the things that go with living in the Valley of the Sun. Instead, I was ivory-skinned without even the excuse of blue eyes or red hair, despite the constant sunshine. I had always been slender, but soft somehow, obviously not an athlete. I didn't have the necessary hand-eye coordination to play sports without humiliating myself and harming both myself and anyone else who stood too close. When I finished putting my clothes in the old pine dresser, I took my bag of bathroom necessities and went to the communal bathroom to clean myself up after the 3-day travel. Okay, crazy that I said that because it doesn't say 3-day. After the day of travel. Not me making up words. Reading out loud is fun. I looked at my face in the mirror as I brushed through my tangled, damp hair. Maybe it was the light, but already I looked sallower, unhealthy. My skin could be pretty. It was very clear, almost translucent looking, but it all depended on color. I had no color here. Facing my pallid reflection in the mirror, I was forced to admit that I was lying to myself. It wasn't just physically that I'd never fit in, and if I couldn't find a niche in a school with 3,000 people, what were my chances here? I didn't relate well to people my age. Maybe the truth was that I didn't relate well to people, period. Even my mother, who I was closer to than anyone else on the planet, was never in harmony with me, never on exactly the same page. Sometimes I wondered if I was seeing the same thing through my eyes that the rest of the world was seeing through theirs. Maybe there was a glitch in my brain, but the cause didn't matter. All that mattered was the effect, and tomorrow would just be the beginning. I didn't sleep well that night. Even after I was done crying, the constant whooshing of the rain and wind across the roof wouldn't fade into the background. I pulled the faded old quilt over my head and later added the pillow too. I couldn't fall asleep until after midnight. Midnight. When they spelt it, because there wasn't enough space, they put mid, dash, and then the next line, night. So I read midnight. When the rain finally settled into a quieter drizzle. Thick fog was all I could see out my window in the morning, and I could feel the claustrophobia creeping up on me. You could never see the sky here. It was like a cage. Breakfast with Charlie was a quiet event. He wished me good luck at school, and I thanked him, knowing his hope was wasted. Good luck tended to avoid me. Charlie left first, off to the police station that was his wife and family. After he left, I sat at the old square oak table in one of the 3 unmatching chairs and examined his small kitchen. With its dark paneled walls, bright yellow cabinets, and white linoleum floor, nothing has changed. My mother had painted the cabinets 18 years ago in an attempt to bring some sunshine into the house. Over the small fireplace in the adjoining handkerchief-sized family room was a row of pictures. First a wedding picture of Charlie and my mom in Las Vegas, then one of the 3 of us in the hospital after I was born, taken by a helpful nurse, followed by the of my school pictures up to last year's. Those were embarrassing to look at. I would have to see what I could do to get Charlie to put them somewhere else, at least while I was living here. It was impossible, being in this house, not to realize that Charlie had never gotten over my mom. It made me uncomfortable. I didn't want to be too early to school. Sorry, I lost my place. I didn't want to be too early to school, but I could not stay in the house anymore. I donned my jacket, which had the feel of biohazard suit, and headed out into the rain. It was just drizzling still, not enough to soak me through immediately, as I reached for the house key that was always hidden under the eave by the door and locked up. The sloshing of my new waterproof boots was unnerving. I missed the normal crunch of gravel as I walked. I couldn't pause and admire my truck again as I wanted. I was in a hurry to get out of the misty wet that swirled around my head and clung to my hair under my hood. Inside the truck, it was nice and dry. Either Billy or Charlie had obviously cleaned it up, but the tan upholstered seats still smelt faintly of tobacco, gasoline, and peppermint. I can imagine that, and I feel like I love that smell. I enjoy that smell. The engine started quickly, to my relief, but loudly, roaring to life and then idling at top volume. Well, a truck this old was bound to have a flaw. The antique radio worked, a plus that I hadn't expected. Finding the school wasn't difficult, though I'd never been there before. The school was, like most other things, just off the highway. It was not obvious that it was a school, only the sign which declared it to be the Forks High School. It made me stop. It looked like a collection of matching houses, built with maroon-colored bricks. There were so many trees and shrubs. I couldn't see its size at first. Where was the feel of the institution? I wondered nostalgically. Where was the chain-link fences, the metal detectors? Did you guys have that? I didn't have that at my schools. I parked in front of the first building, which had a small sign over the door reading Front Office. No one else was parked there, so I was sure it was off limits, but I decided I would get directions inside instead of circling around in the rain like an idiot. I stepped unwillingly out of the toasty truck cab and walked down a little stone path lined with dark hedges. I took a deep breath before opening the door. Inside, it was brightly lit, and warmer than I'd hoped. The office was small, a little waiting area with padded folding chairs, orange-flecked commercial carpet, notices and awards cluttering the walls, a big clock ticking loudly. Plants grew everywhere in large plastic pots, as if there wasn't enough greenery outside. The room was cut in half by a long counter, cluttered with wire baskets full of paper and brightly colored flyers taped to its front. There were 3 desks behind the counter, one of which was manned by a large red-haired woman wearing glasses. She was wearing a purple t-shirt, which immediately made me feel overdressed. The red-haired woman looked up. "Can I help you?" "I'm Isabella Swan," I informed her, and saw the immediate awareness light her eyes. I was expected. A topic of gossip, no doubt. Daughter of the chief's flightly ex-wife, come home at last. "Of course," she said. She dug through a precariously stacked pile of documents on her desk till she found the ones that she was looking for. "I have your schedule right here, and a map of the school." She brought several sheets to the counter to show me. She went through my classes for me, highlighting the best route to each on the map, and gave me a slip to have each teacher sign, which I was to bring back at the end of the day. She smiled at me and hoped, like Charlie, that I would like it here in Forks. I smiled back as convincingly as I could. When I went back up to my truck, other students were starting to arrive. I drove around the school, following the line of traffic. I was glad to see that most of the cars were older, like mine. Nothing flashy. At home, I lived in one of the few lower-income neighborhoods that were included in the Paradise Valley district. It was a common thing to see a new Mercedes or Porsche in the student lot. The nicest car here was a shiny Volvo, and it stood out. Still, I cut the engine as soon as I was in a spot so that the thunderous volume wouldn't draw attention to me. I looked at the map in the truck, trying to memorize it. Hopefully, I wouldn't have to walk around with it stuck in front of my nose all day. I stuffed everything in my bag, slung the strap over my shoulder, and sucked in a huge breath. I can do this, I lied to myself feebly. No one was going to bite me. I finally exhaled and stepped out of the... No one is going to bite me! Fool! I finally exhaled and stepped out of the truck. I kept my face pulled back into my hood as I walked to the sidewalk, crowded with teenagers. My plain black jacket didn't stand out, I noticed with relief. Once I got around the cafeteria, Building 3 was easy to spot. A large black 3 was painted on a white square on the east corner. I felt my breathing gradually creeping toward hyperventilation. As I approached the door, I tried holding my breath as I followed 2 unisex raincoats through the door. The classroom was small. The people in front of me stopped just inside the door to hang up their coats on a long row of hooks. I copied them. They were 2 girls, one a porcelain-colored blonde. Could this be... porcelain-colored blonde? The other also pale with light brown hair. Could that be the Cullens? At least my skin wouldn't be a standout here. I took the slip up to the teacher, a tall, balding man whose desk had a nameplate identifying him as Mr. Mason. He gawked at me. When he saw my name, not an encouraging response, and of course I flushed tomato red. But at least he sent me to an empty desk at the back without introducing me to the class. It was harder for my new classmates to stare at me in the back, but somehow they managed. I kept my eyes down on the reading list the teacher had given me. It was fairly basic. Bronte, Shakespeare, Faulkner. I've already read everything. That was comforting and boring. I wondered if my mom would send me my folder of old essays or if she would think that was cheating. I went through different arguments with her in my head while the teacher droned on. When the bell rang, a nasal buzzing sound, a gangly boy with skin problems and hair black as oil slick leaned across the aisle to talk to me. You're Isabella Swan, aren't you? He looked like the overly helpful chess club type. Oh, I know who this is. Bella, I corrected. Everyone within a 3-seat radius turned and looked at me. Where's your next class? He asked. I had to check my bag. Government with Jefferson in Building 6. There was nowhere to look without meeting curious eyes. I'm headed toward Building 4. I could show you the way. Definitely overhelpful. I'm Eric, he added. I smiled tentatively. Thanks. We got our jackets and headed out into the rain, which had picked up. I could have sworn several people behind us were walking close enough to eavesdrop. I hope I wasn't getting paranoid. So, this is a lot different than Phoenix, huh? He asked. Very. It doesn't rain much there, does it? 3 or 4 times a year. Wow. What must that be like, he wondered. Sunny, I told him. You don't look very tan. My mother is part albino. He studied my face apprehensively, and I sighed. It looked like clouds and a sense of humor didn't mix. A few months of this and I'd forgotten how to use sarcasm. We walked back around the cafeteria to the south buildings by the gym. Eric walked me right to the door, though it was clearly marked. Well, good luck, he said as I touched the handle. Maybe we'll have some other classes together. He sounded hopeful. I smiled at him vaguely and went inside. The rest of the morning passed in about the same fashion. My trig teacher, Mr. Varner, who I would have hated anyway just because of the subject he taught, was the only one who made me stand in front of the class and introduce myself. I stammered, blushed, and tripped over my own boots on the way to my seat. After 2 classes, I started to recognize several of the faces in each class. There was always someone braver than the others who would introduce themselves and ask me questions about how I was liking forks. I tried to be diplomatic, but mostly I just lied a lot. At least I never needed the map. One girl sat next to me in both trig and Spanish, and she walked with me to the cafeteria for lunch. She was tiny, several inches shorter than my 5'4", but her widely curly dark hair made up a lot of the difference between our heights. I couldn't remember her name, so I smiled. Sorry, I thought I heard something. So I smiled and nodded as she prattled about teachers and classes. I didn't try to keep up. We sat at the end of a full table with several of her friends, who she introduced to me. I forgot all of their names as soon as she spoke them. They seemed impressed by her bravery in speaking to me. The boy from English, Eric, waved at me from across the room. It was there, sitting in the lunchroom, trying to make conversation with 7 curious strangers, that I first saw them. They were sitting in the corner of the cafeteria as far away from where I sat as possible in the long room. There were 5 of them. They weren't talking, and they weren't eating, though they had a tray of untouched food in front of them. They weren't gawking at me, unlike most of the other students, so it was safe to stare at them without fear of meeting an excessive interested pair of eyes. But it was none of these things that caught and held my attention. They didn't look anything alike. Of the 3 boys, one was big-muscled like a serious weightlifter. Okay, with dark curly hair. Another was taller, leaner, but still muscular and honey blonde. Jasper. The last was lengthy, less bulky, with untidy bronze-colored hair. Is that Edward? Is that meant to be Edward? He was more boyish than the others, who looked like they could be in college or even teachers here rather than students. The girls were opposites. Huh. I'm trying to figure out, was that Edward? Because I'm confused. The tall one, she had a beautiful figure, the kind you saw on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. the kind that made every girl around her take a hit of her self-esteem just by being in the same room. That's definitely Rosalie. Her hair was golden, gently waving to the middle of her back. The short girl was pixie-like, thin in the extreme, with small features. Miss Alice, she's my favorite. Well, okay, all the Cullens are my favorite, but I love Miss Alice. Blah, blah. Her hair was a deep black, cropped short and pointed in every direction. And yet, they were all exactly alike. Every one of them was chalky pale, the palest of the students living in this sunless town. Paler than me, the albino. They all had very dark eyes despite their range in hair tones. They all had dark shadows under those eyes, purplish, bruise-like shadows, as if they were all suffering from a sleepless night, or almost done recovering from a broken nose. Though their noses, all their features were straight, perfect, angular. But all this is not why I couldn't look away. I stared because their faces, so different, so similar, were all devastatingly, inhumanly beautiful. The thing is I thought we saw Jasper because we do the weightlifter, which is obviously Emmett, and then tall, lean, muscular with honey blonde hair. That sounds like Jasper because Jasper had honey blonde hair. The last one, lengthy, less bulky, untidy, bronze-colored hair. That must be Edward. Untidy, bronze-colored hair. Hi, Fatty the Baddie. Hello. I'm so happy to see you here. How's your day going? We are currently reading Twilight. I hope your day's been amazing. Inhumanly beautiful. They were faces you never expected to see except perhaps on the airbrushed pages of a fashion magazine. Or painted by an old master as the face of an angel. It was hard to decide who was the most beautiful, maybe the perfect blonde girl or the bronze-haired boy. Honestly, I think that the casting for the movies were spot on because I think they all are so attractive actors. They're such attractive actors that I think they do it justice for sure. They were all looking away from each other, away from the other students, away from anything in particular as far as I could tell. As I watched, the small girl rose with her tray, unopened soda, unbitten apple, and walked away with a quick, graceful lope that belonged on a runway. I watched, amazed at her lithe dancer's step, till she dumped her tray and glided through the back door, faster than I would have thought possible. My eyes darted back to the others, who sat unchanging. Who are they? I asked the girl from my Spanish class, whose name I'd forgotten. Is her name Angela? I forgot her name too. I think it's Angela. As she looked up to see who I meant, though already knowing probably from my tone, suddenly he looked at her. The thinner one, the boyish one, the youngest perhaps. Edward. He looked at my neighbor for just a fraction of a second, and then his dark eyes flickered to mine. He looked away quickly, more quickly than I could. Though in a flush of embarrassment, I dropped my eyes at once. In that brief flash of a glance, his face held nothing of interest. It was as if she had called his name. He'd look up in an involuntary response, already having decided not to answer. My neighbor giggled in embarrassment, looking at the table like I did. That's Edward and Emmett Cullen, and Rosalie and Jasper Hale. The one who left was Alice Cullen. They all lived together with Dr. Cullen and his wife. I knew it. I knew about it already. She said this under her breath. I glanced sideways at the beautiful boy who was looking at his tray now, picking a bagel to pieces with long, pale fingers. His mouth was moving very quickly, his perfect lips barely opening. The other three still looked away, and yet I felt he was speaking quietly to them. Oops, sorry. Strange, unpopular names, I thought. The kind of names grandparents had. She's on to something. But maybe that was in vogue here. Small town names? I finally remembered that my neighbor was called Jessica. Oh, I wasn't talking about Jessica. Jessica is the one that Anna Kendrick plays in the movie. I wasn't thinking she was talking about Jessica. I thought she was talking about Angela, the other one. So, but I was wrong. A perfectly common name. There were 2 girls named Jessica in my history class back home. They are very nice looking. I struggled with the conspicuous understatement. Yes, Jessica agreed with another giggle. They're all together, though. Emmett and Rosalie, and Jasper and Alice, I mean. And they live together. Her voice held all the shock and condemning of the small town, I thought critically. But if I was being honest, I had to admit that even in Phoenix, it would cause gossip. Which ones are the Cullens, I asked. They don't look related. Oh, they're not. Dr. Cullen is really young, in his 20s or early 30s. They're all adopted. The Hales are brother and sister, twins. The Blondes and their foster children. They look a little old for foster children. They are now. Jasper and Rosalie are both 18, but they've been with Mrs. Cullen since they were 8. She's their aunt or something like that. That's really kind of nice, for them to take care of all those kids like that when they're so young and everything. I guess so, Jessica admitted reluctantly, and I got the impression that she didn't like the doctor and his wife for some reason. With the glances she was throwing at their adopted children, I would presume the reason was jealousy. Miss Jessica is insecure. Even in the movie, Anna Kendrick is a perfect casting to play Jessica. She portrays her perfectly. I think that Mrs. Cullen can't have any kids, though. Oh, why did I read it like that? I think that Mrs. Cullen can't have any kids, though, she added, as if that's lessened their kindness. Throughout all of the conversation, my eyes flickered again and again to the table where the strange family sat. They continued to look at the walls and not eat. Have they always lived in Forks? I asked. Surely I would have noticed them on one of my summers here. No, she said in a voice that implied that it should be obvious. Oh, so she said, no? No? Even to a new arrival like me. They just moved down 2 years ago from somewhere in Alaska. I felt a surge of pity and relief. Pity because, as beautiful as they were outsiders, clearly not accepted. Relief that I wasn't the only newcomer here, and certainly not the most interesting by any standard. As I examined them, the youngest, one of the Cullens, looked up and met my gaze, this time with evident curiosity in his expression. As I swiftly looked away, it seemed to me that his glance held some kind of unmet expectation. Which one is the boy with the reddish-brown hair? I asked. I think that's Edward. Edward! I peeked at him from the corner of my eye, and he was still staring at me, but not gawking like the other students had today. He had a slightly frustrated expression. I looked down again. That's Edward. He's gorgeous, of course, but don't waste your time. He doesn't date. Apparently, none of the girls here are good-looking enough for him. She sniffed, a clear case of sour grapes. She's salty. She's got a green monster on her back. Jessica. I wondered when he turned her down. I bit my lip to hide my smile. Then I glanced at him again. His face was turned away, but I thought his cheek appeared lifted, as if he were smiling too. He was in the movie. After a few more minutes, the 4 of them left the table together. They all were noticeably graceful, even the big brawny one, Emmett. It was unsettling to watch. The one named Edward didn't look at me again. I sat at the table with Jessica and her friends longer than I would have if I'd been sitting alone. I was anxious not to be late for class on my first day. One of my new acquaintances, who considerately reminded me that her name was Angela, had biology 2 with me the next hour. We walked to class together in silence. She was shy, too. When we entered the classroom, Angela went to sit at the black-topped lab table, exactly like the one I was used to. She already had a neighbor. In fact, all the tables were filled but one. Next to the center aisle, I recognized Edward Cullen by his unusual hair sitting next to that single open seat. As I walked down the aisle to introduce myself to the teacher and get my slip signed, I was watching him Okay. This word is crazy. Surreptitiously? Surreptitious? I feel like I know the word by saying it, but not by reading it. Surreptitiously. We're just going to say that's what it is. Surreptitiously. Just as I passed, he suddenly went rigid in his seat. He stared at me again, meeting my eyes with the strangest expression on his face. It was hostile, furious. I looked away quickly, shocked, going red again. I stumbled over a book in the walkway and had to catch myself on the edge of the table. The girl sitting there giggled. I noticed that his eyes were black, coal black. Mr. Banner signed my slip and handed me a book with nonsense about introductions. I could tell we were going to get along. Of course, he had no choice but to send me to the one open seat in the middle of the room. I kept my eyes down as I went to sit by him, bewildered by the antagonistic stare he'd given me. I didn't look up as I set my book on the table and took my seat, but I saw his posture change from the corner of my eye. He was leaning away from me, sitting on the extreme edge of his chair and averting his face like he smelt something bad. Inconspicuously, I sniffed my hair. It smelled like strawberries, the scent of my favorite shampoo. It seemed an innocent enough odor. I let my hair fall over my right shoulder, making a dark curtain between us. I tried to pay attention to the teacher. Unfortunately, the lecture was on cellular anatomy, something I'd already studied. I took notes carefully anyway, always looking down. I couldn't stop myself from peeking occasionally through the screen of my hair at the strange boy next to me. During the whole class, he never relaxed his stiff position on the edge of his chair, sitting as far from me as possible. I could see his hand on his left leg. Oh, okay, hold on. Done, made, or acquired by stealth. Yeah. Okay. I'm thankful for the definition. Even with the syllable division, I still don't know how to pronounce that word. So we're just gonna hope that that word never pops up again. But I will tell you, you know what? Let me look up the pronunciation. I'm gonna move my mic, it's gonna make a noise, sorry. We're gonna look it up. Okay, let's see.
Surreptitious.
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 Surreptitious. Surreptitious. Done, made, or acquired by stealth.
Surreptitious.
Surreptitious. We did it! Surreptitious. Surreptitious. What a word. This is what I was concerned about. Word of the day. Surreptitious. I was concerned I was going to come across a lot of words like these, but what we'll do is we'll just look them up and learn how to pronounce them. There's no shame. These are big words. Okay. I could see his hand on his left leg was clenched into a fist. Tendons standing out under his pale skin. Okay, for one, tendons. I used to read with a dictionary next to me. I need to get one. I need to get a thesaurus or a mini little book to look into because I don't want to always have to look it up on the computer or rely on a computer. I think I'll also invest in getting a dictionary. I can check the thrift store. Oh, I know thrift stores have them. So, our next find. This, too, he never relaxed. What a weird sentence. He had the long sleeves of his white shirt pushed up to his elbows, and his forearms were surprisingly hard and muscular beneath his light skin. He wasn't nearly as slight as he'd looked next to his burly brother. The class seemed to drag on longer than the others. Was it because the day was finally coming to a close, or because I was waiting for his tight fist to loosen? It never did. He continued to sit so still it looked like he wasn't breathing. What was wrong with him? Was this his normal behavior? I questioned my judgment on Jessica's bitterness at lunch today. Maybe she was not as resentful as I thought. It couldn't have anything to do with me. He didn't know me from Eve. I love that phrase. He didn't know me from Eve. He didn't know me from Adam. I just watched something yesterday, matter of fact, where somebody used that phrase. He didn't know me from Adam. I love that. People should start saying that more. I love that. He didn't know me from Eve. I peeked up at him one more time and regretted it. He was glaring down at me again, his black eyes full of revulsion. As I flinched away from him, shrinking against my chair, the phrase, "if looks could kill," suddenly ran through my mind. At that moment, the bell rang loudly, making me jump, and Edward Cullen was out of his seat. Fluidly, he rose. He was much taller than I thought, his back to me, and he was out the door before anyone else was out of their seat. I sat frozen in my seat, staring blankly after him. He was so mean. It wasn't fair. I began gathering up my things slowly, trying to block the anger that filled me. For fear my eyes would tear up. For some reason, my temper was hardwired to my tear ducts. I usually cried when I was angry, a humiliating tendency. "Aren't you Isabella Swan?" a male voice asked. I looked up to see a cute, baby-faced boy. I already know who this is going to be. It's going to be Mike. Cute? That's the last thing I would consider Mike. Baby-face for sure. Baby personality for sure. Cute. I looked up to see a cute baby-faced boy, his pale blonde hair carefully gelled into orderly spikes, smiling at me in a friendly way. He obviously didn't think I smelled bad. "Bella," I corrected him with a smile. "I'm Mike." Yada. There's nothing wrong with Mike. I just don't like him. Same way I don't like Jessica. "Hi, Mike. Do you need any help finding your next class?" "I'm headed to the gym, actually. I think I can find it. That's my next class, too." He seemed thrilled, though it wasn't that big of a coincidence in the school this small. We walked to class together. He was a chatterer. A chatterer. He supplied most of the conversation, which made it easy for me. He'd lived in California till he was 10, so he knew how I felt about the sun. It turned out he was in my English class also. He was the nicest person I'd met today. But as we were entering the gym, he asked, "So did you stab Edward Cullen with a pencil or what?" I'd never seen him act like that. I cringed. So I wasn't the only one who had noticed, and apparently that wasn't Edward Cullen's usual behavior. I decided to play dumb. "Was that the boy I sat next to in biology?" I asked artlessly. "Yes," he said. "He looked like he was in pain or something." "I don't know," I responded. I never spoke to him. "He's a weird guy." Mike lingered by me instead of heading to the dressing room. "If I were lucky enough to sit by you, I would have talked to you." I smiled at him before walking through the girls' locker room door. He was friendly and clearly admiring, but it wasn't enough to ease my irritation. The gym teacher, Coach Clapp. Coach Clapp. What a name. Found me a uniform but didn't make me dress down for today's class. At home, only 2 years of PE were required. Here, PE was mandatory all 4 years. Forks was literally my personal hell on earth. I watched four volleyball games running simultaneously, remembering how many injuries I had sustained and inflicted playing volleyball. I felt faintly nauseated. The final bell rang at last. I walked slowly to the office to return my paperwork. The rain had drifted away, but the wind was strong and colder. I wrapped my arms around myself. When I walked into the warm office, I almost turned around and walked back out. Edward Cullen stood at the desk in front of me. I recognized again that... What is that word? What the heck is that word? Give me a second. And it's not that it's a hard word. Sorry, I keep touching my mic. It's not that it's a hard word. It's just like a word I've never even, like, it looks like it should be called tousled, but I'd never heard that word in my life. Tousled? I have
Tousled.
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 Tousled?
Tousled.
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 Tousled. Tousled. Tousled.
Tousled.
Tousled? What is he saying?
Tousled.
I've never heard somebody use that term before. That is a new word for me, like in my personal dictionary. What a weird, I mean, descriptive for sure. He didn't appear to notice tousled. I mean, was that what he was? Did you hear it when I played it? Tousled. I don't know, the way he was pronouncing it was strange. He didn't appear to notice the sound of my entrance. I stood pressed against the back wall, waiting for the receptionist to be free. He was arguing with her in a low, attractive voice. I quickly picked up the gist of the argument. He was trying to trade from 6th hour biology to another time. Any other time. Ah. Okay. I'm sure people pronounce it differently than the computer does, because the way the computer was pronouncing it was weird. It was strange. I couldn't believe that this was about me. It had to be something else. Something that happened before I entered the biology room. The look on his face must have been about another aggravation entirely. It was impossible that this stranger could take such a sudden, intense dislike to me. The door opened again, and the cold wind suddenly gusted through the room, rustling the paper on the desk, swirling my hair around my face. The girl who came in merely stepped to the desk, placed a note in the wire basket, and walked out again. But Edward Cullen's back stiffened, and he turned slowly to glare at me. His face was absurdly handsome, with piercing, hate-filled eyes. For an instant, I felt a thrill of genuine fear, raising the hair on my arms. The look only lasted a second, but it chilled me more than the freezing wind. He turned back to the receptionist. "Never mind then," he said hastily in a voice like velvet. "I can see that it's impossible. Thank you so much for your help." And he turned on his heel without another look at me and disappeared out the door. I went meekly to the desk, my face white for once instead of red, and handed her the signed slip. "How did your first day go, dear?" the receptionist asked maternally. "Fine," I lied, my voice weak. She didn't look convinced. When I got to the truck, it was almost the last car in the lot. It seemed like a haven, already the closest thing to home I had in this damp green hole. I sat inside for a while, just staring out the windshield blankly, but soon I was cold enough to need the heater, so I turned the key and the engine roared to life. I headed back to Charlie's house, fighting tears the whole way there. We finished the chapter. Oh my goodness. We're on chapter 2. I actually do think I'm going to stop it there for the reading, only because I am not used to reading out loud. My mouth's dry, my throat hurts. I gotta practice reading out loud again. I think it's like the added stress, because I can sit and yap and be fine, but no, trying to like read ahead at the same time that I'm reading out loud to make sure I get the tone right, get the words right. It's actually a lot of effort to read out loud. So this is how far we got. This little snippet, this is how far left we have. Let me check the index to see the chapters, the length. I also have to pee. So, okay. So chapter 1 was from page 3 to page 24. From page 24 to 43. From 43 to 56. Okay, so there are some times that we'll do a couple chapters because sometimes the chapters are pretty small. Okay, yeah. So today, we're just going to keep it at the first chapter. Call it a success. There were a few words I definitely could not pronounce. Definitely a few sentences I messed up on, but we learned. Trial and error. Reading it is so fun and interesting because I know I'm unfortunately, I don't get to visualize somebody that I already like don't know, because I think of Edward and Bella, like I think of Robert Pattinson and what's her name? Kristen Stewart. Like I think of the actors, so I don't get the grace of being able to imagine what they look like on my own and then be surprised. But I also enjoy the fact that I know who they're talking about with their descriptions, and I get more details. Like in the movie, she went to the office and saw Edward, and Edward was throwing a fit, talking to the receptionist, blah, 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 switch me classes. And then he left, and then she stood in the room, did a little face, and then walked out. Didn't even talk to the receptionist. So I had no idea why she was in there. But according to the book, she was in there to give her teacher signed slip, which makes so much sense. But she didn't do that in the movie. So you're just kind of like, okay, like you're throwing a fit, whatever. Drama. How fun and enjoyable. Okay, so we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna pee. I'm also gonna run my dogs to go pee, because we're gonna come back and play the Fierce to Fathom Norwood Hitchhike, and I think that has a runtime of 2 hours, and that's for somebody that isn't me. So I'm gonna be gone for a minute, probably like a 10. I'm gonna try to take them out as fast as possible, but they're, you know, I can't control how long they take to potty. So it'll probably be about a 10-ish minute break. So bear with me. I'm gonna play some cartoons on my Be Right Back screen. Hopefully I don't miss out on any viewers, or you guys don't get bored and leave me. I will be back as soon as I possibly can, and we're gonna get right into Fierce to Fathom gameplay. I am so excited. I had so much fun yesterday playing the first one. We're gonna have a blast today. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this going. I'm gonna pause this, get this up and going. I'm gonna play some, it might be Goosebumps. I don't know exactly what's gonna play. Just some cartoons, so enjoy. Yes, I get a stretch break by taking the dogs outside. You guys take a stretch break, use the bathroom, get some more tea. I might actually have to get some more tea myself as well, or a different drink. Because, oh, I have one more cup left, I think, about. Just kidding. Just kidding. This is my last, and it was only halfway. So yes, refill on everything you need. Stretch, take a break. Enjoy the little cartoons, and I will see you guys in like 10, 15-ish. Nothing more than that, but dogs are unpredictable. So thank you. Thank you for your patience. I will see you guys in a minute. Bye.
Coming up next, join Cartoon Network for a special Goosebumps I Want My Mommy movie night, featuring Attack of the Mutant.
What took you so long? Don't you know you have to help me save the world?
The Goosebumps I Want My Mommy movie night. Coming up next, only here on Cartoon Network.
The time is now to help kids around the world with Trick or Treat for UNICEF.
Trick or treat for UNICEF!
This Halloween, get everyone you know to find creative ways to raise money for kids who need your help with Trick or Treat for UNICEF.
I got the most! I got the most!
Blue, you know got the most.
Go to unicefusa.org/trick-or-treat now to find out how you can help.
All you need and then some. Upgrade today to Comcast Digital Cable. More channels, more movies, more music. Just call 1-888-COMCAST. Comcast Digital Cable. It's Comcastic.
VHIX.com. You can't survive without it. Thousands of video clips and JD-powered automotive ratings make this online buying guide a Baltimore favorite. The right vehicle and local dealer is just a click away. VHIX.com. Roadmap to the automotive world.
Hot Wheels! Beat that! Take a ride through Spin City, the ultimate place to keep your car in top performance. Start with a spin through the car wash. Awesome paint job. Test the bounce in your sound system, and you're ready to roll. Take the elevator up to test your road handling. Then you control the gear shift. Race ready, going up. On the Spin City motorized lift, where you rise up and then speed down the Spin City spiral ramp. Spin City playset with motorized ramp and cool sounds. Cars and batteries not included. Hot Wheels, beat that.
What are you doing out here? The party's inside.
It's time to celebrate.
Let's get started.
The newest Shrek movie's on DVD November 13th.
Shrek, Donkey, and Puss together again.
So have no fear. Shrek the Third is almost here. You can buy the DVD November 13th. Rated PG.
New from Bionicle. Now you can meet Gadunka, the Crusher. Hydraxon, the Jailer. Maxilos, the Guard. The Titans are joining the battle for the Mask of Life. This mask is mine. New Bionicle. Short movie and games on BionicleStory.com. Ask your parents first.
As man has evolved, so too has the game of catch. Today, there's Cosmic Catch. Claim your color.
Players, sign in.
And the talking ball knows your throws.
Pass the ball. Yellow, red, green.
With 4 fast ways to play. From the makers of Nerf, batteries not included. You can find it in the game aisle.
You've never seen Looney quite like this. Join in, load up, and rocket through the past to defend the future. Looney Tunes, Acme Arsenal. Rated everyone, 10 and up.
And now, the Goosebumps. I Want My Mommy movie night. Here on Cartoon Network.
Goosebumps. You're old, Gazelle. You're over the hill. It's time to retire. Permanently.
I have a few years left. Thanks for dropping by, mutant. Another victory over evil for the League of Good Guys.
I'll try not to leave any squid marks.
Skipper Dad's home. I don't think you want him to see you reading that.
But Mom, the masked mutant mutated into a giant squid. Look, he's the galloping gazelle in a death grip.
Oh dear.
Just let me finish it, okay?
Well,
Skipper, what did I say about those comic books? No reading comic books till all your homework is finished. Is all his homework finished?
Hello, dear.
Is all your homework finished?
Not all of it.
Yeah, well, why do you think your grades are so poor? Why do you think his grades are so poor? Yeah. Because he spends all his time buried in a comic book.
But Dad, I don't just read them. I collect them. See, like the Silver Swan. This is a first edition. Do you know how much this thing's worth?
No, how much?
That is not the point. Your obsession with these things, you know, it's unhealthy. You don't pay attention to anything else. He doesn't pay attention to anything
Oh,
else.
Skipper, try to pay attention to something else.
Would you say, Skipper?
Yeah?
Dinner time.
Oh, yes.
Jumping jelly beans. I tell you, those things are gonna ruin that kid.
Oh, hush. It's only a comic book.
Yeah.
Hey, Wilson, you have to check this out. Look, it's the first time they've shown the secret headquarters of the Mass Mutant.
Oh, great.
In issue 12, page 4, panel 3, he talked about his headquarters, but they never showed it.
Which one's he again?
Which one is he again? Oh, man, Wilson, I don't believe you. Come on. The Mass Mutant is the most evil comic book villain there is. Hey, wait a minute. Here's a new rock I found. Look. What's so great about that?
Well, if you hold it like this, it looks like a duck.
It does?
Did this morning. Hey, I'm going to look for some more rocks after school. You want me to come?
I gotta catch a bus. I got another orthodontist appointment. Why do you collect rocks anyway?
I don't know. They're easy to find. No matter where you are, you're always near a rock. I don't get what the big deal about comic books is.
Well, I don't get you and your rocks.
Hey, what'd you get?
Tuna.
Yeah, me too. Want to trade?
What for?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey! What are you looking at?
I don't know, it just feels like someone's watching me.
Still don't see anyone.
Hey, you want to see a piece of scarlet eclipse?
Hey, do you go to Franklin?
Huh? Who? Me?
I wasn't talking to the empty seat.
Yeah, I go there.
How is it?
I don't know, it's an okay school.
I didn't mean to interrupt your reading.
Oh, that's okay, I've read it 4 times.
My name's Libby.
I'm Skipper.
Do you collect comic books?
Yeah.
So do I.
What kind?
High School Harry and Beanhead.
Oh man, those are the worst.
I think they're very well written, and they're funny.
Yeah, right. High School Harry with those stupid little tic-tac-toe check marks all over his temples. And that guy Beanhead, so nauseating.
What do you collect? All that superhero junk? Like the masked mutant?
Yeah, I know everything about the mutant. He's the most evil supervillain of them all. I mean, look at this artwork. It's way better than the High School Harry comics. There's no contest. See, the mutant's been battling the gazelle. The galloping gazelle.
Galloping gazelle? Talk about dumb.
It's not dumb, Libby. The gazelle's at the end of his career. He has to battle the mutant for the fate of the planet. What's so dumb about that?
Are all the boys at Franklin like you?
Nah, I'm the coolest. Oh man, I missed my stop. Nice meeting you.
See you again sometime.
Mutant's headquarters. Can't be.
Hello, I'm back. Whew, I'm out of breath because I have to go up and down stairs. And I have 3 dogs and I take them out separately. So I'm going up and down each staircase, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you know when you're trying to get something done quick and like nothing happens quickly, the dogs were especially being a little more difficult than usual and taking their time, and I'm like, oh, we gotta get back, we gotta get back. But I hope the little cartoon break was wonderful. 11 minutes. I thought it was gonna be about 10, so 11 was not that bad. Oh, I don't have to play any music, do I? Hello? Hello to my husband. Yeah. He got my heart pumping, I got my breathing heavy. I guess I don't have to play any music because I'm going to be playing my game. So, let's go ahead and, well, here we go. I did this yesterday. I have to rummage through some stuff. Change my title, change my thing. So, I will play some music while I get this updated. So, I'll put Fears to Fathom right here. Now I have to change my game to Fears to Fathom. We're on Norwood Hitchhike. Oh, I'm so excited. And then, you know what I didn't do? I didn't post on my Discord today that I'm streaming. So, give me a second. Let me do that real quick. I still have to get used to everything. Okay. So they missed my reading, but it's okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this posted. And I do want a little emoticon too. I love the little emoticons lately. I'm gonna put that right here. And then put that right here. Perfect. Okay, I posted it. Sorry. Sorry for this little weird in between. Everything's good to go now. Okay, let me get the game up and going. I have to move this over. I am so excited to play this game. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic. Awkward. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, it's loading. Oh, it says that there's an error. Not an error. Just wait for it to respond. Oh, do you hear it? Okay. Let me... It will load in just a moment. Let's see. Just waiting for it to... Oh, there it is! Okay. Fears to Fathom, Norwood Hitchhike. Yesterday we played Fears to Fathom Home Alone. It was supposed to be a 20-minute gameplay. It turned into about a 40-ish minute gameplay. It was super fun. It was amazing. So we're on part 2. Once again, this is kind of an anthology type of game. So each of these are true stories told by Redditors. And I guess somebody decided that the stories were so cool or so interesting enough to make a game out of it. So here we are. We are gonna get this going. So this one is 40-minute runtime. I don't think we're gonna be here for as little as 40 minutes. Oh, silly little game. Okay. We have 3 more. This one's a question mark. I don't know why. I guess I just never downloaded it or played it or have it or We'll have to figure that out when we get there. But Norwood Hitchhike, let's do it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, it's having a little issue running. Oh, Fears to Fathom, episode 2. 2 of them. Norwood Hitchhike, June 16th. Ooh. Oh, the AC bumped on. I needed that. I was sweating. This happened to me when I was 19. I'm a little over 21 now. Oh. I still remember this very clearly because of how creeped out I felt. I was a bit hesitant to write this out for the internet at first. But getting it out might help, even if just a little bit. Ooh, spooky. I was one of those people that loves gaming conventions. Me too. I'd go to every convention I get the chance to, and sometimes even meet some of my online friends. Though my parents weren't always thrilled at the idea of me going on interstate drives. But a plane ticket would have been way too expensive. Yup. Yup. Oh, I know it too well. This convention I was at went great, and it was now the day to drive back home. But when I set off, I soon realized the traffic was horrible. I decided that I'd take the long way to avoid the traffic. It was a little over a 12-hour drive. Oh, I would just... The traffic makes it the same amount of time at that point, right? Like, oh, we're driving. Oh, sorry, let me fix my bangs. Oh, we're driving. Somebody text me? Okay, hold on. We gotta park. Don't text and drive. Okay. We got a couple messages here. Aiden, Williams, and Dad. Let's check out Aiden first. Oh, we be texting. Discord. Oh, she's a gamer. I forgot. We got ticks, so I'll see if I can get the car. I'll let you know. Finally going to take Milo on a walk, lol. Alright, lol. Okay, the plan is on. Hell yes. Wait, you're getting the car? Yup. Big girl. You sure Ash can't come? I'll get the skateboard too. Saw this really cool skate park nearby. Sounds fun. Let's see if Holly is better than Miles. We're Holly? Drive safe, Holly. Drive safe, Holly. Sounds fun. Discord? Where are you? Almost there. I don't see you. That's how I text. In jumbles and jambles. You gotta really like know how I talk to know what I say sometimes, because I just type nonsense. Peach shirt. It was fun. I had a good time. Thanks for joining me. Smiley face. Again, you sure driving all the way back? I don't really have a choice now, do I? Could have left tomorrow morning. Okay, give me a call when you reach back to your cave. Okay, Dad. Not sure if it'll be this lifetime, though. What do you mean? Stuck in the biggest traffic jam of the country. That sucks. It's not too good here either. I think it's the people from the convention. That's it. I'm rerouting here. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. So that's what he said, is you gotta do what you gotta do right now. My dad. You called? Yeah, I think I'm going to that convention. Could I get your car for 5 days, please? With who? Aiden. That internet friend? He's a nice guy. No, you're not going on a 10-hour drive by yourself. Well, I've already made up my mind. I'll drive you. Why don't you understand anything? We're 19 years old talking like that? We're 19 years old. Brat is right. Why don't you understand anything in all caps? Nobody understands me. Nobody gets me. Okay. We hate Holly. We hate Holly. Let's talk when I get home. Drive safe, Holly. Don't forget to call me. You got it, Dad. Aiden Williams. That's his number. Anything else? That's his contact info. Leaving now. Drive safe, Holly. Okay, we gotta drive safe for Dad. Okay, let's get to driving. We're driving, we're driving. Ah! Sorry. I think I dozed off or something. It's okay, we're fine, we're fine. I just dozed off a little bit. What's that? Oh! What's that? My dad's texting me. You don't text and drive. No texting and driving. Ah! I wasn't the best at driving. Well, I think she's just dozing off or something. Oh, I think we're out of gas. Near halfway through the drive, I realized I was low on gas. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Wait, what's that? What's that? Hold on, we're hopping out. I hope nobody comes. Let me get out! Spooky. What was this over here? Was I supposed to go this way? Oh, there's no sprint? Oh, we're gonna have a hard time with this game. No sprint. Oh, it's like a little horse, thing. Flashlight? No flashlight. I'm clicking flashlight buttons, no flashlight. The closest flashlight I have is my headlights. Nothing there that I could play with, so... That's okay. Okay, we're driving. Dad texted me twice. I guess I did get out of the car. I could have messaged him back, huh? Oh, he's spamming me. Okay, let's pull over the side. I mean, somebody must be dead, right? Spamming me like that. Where did you reach? Still about 6 hours from the city. Got stuck in a jam. Told you to take that flight. Oh, Holly, it's gonna be late when you reach back. Hope you're feeling all right. Well, sure. He's not wrong. Okay. Oh my god, I lagged. I had a lag spike. Oh, we're getting gas. I forgot. We got a truck right here. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I want to get to the one closest by the door because if there's somebody's here, somebody's parked here. I don't want to be far away from my car. I'm a girl. I'm a girl, and girls should not be parked away from their car too far. Okay. We gotta get gas. I think I want to be on this one. This one. Perfect. Okay. You always have to be closest to where you're entering so you don't get kidnapped. Girl 101. Let's check this car. You know, the biggest crime of this is the fact that we walk so slowly. What a terrible crime, right? Okay. Nope. Okay, can't do anything there. Okay. I like my car. Oh, this is my dad's car I borrowed. This car is beautiful. Is it a green? Ooh, so pretty. I love bright cars. Wow, a looker. Okay, gas station. Do these work? Oh, I didn't want it. I thought it popped up. Too low on cash. Okay, I'm broke. Is there a back door? It's a trash can. Okay. Oh my goodness. My peripheral jump scared me. What does the sign say? Espresso? Espresso macchiato. Okay. Just a bunch of coffee. Water for dogs out here. Perfect. Okay, so this is Probably the guy that parked outside. What are we here for? Gas. Water. What are you looking at? Are you spying at me? He's spying at me. Mom's texting me now. Holly. Mom? Okay, what's she saying? She's saying something, right? What? Okay. Oh, I grabbed a water. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, but I thought we didn't have money. A new snack for $2.98. What is it? A meat? Oh, it's just a meat snack. Ew. Oh, okay. Hold on. We gotta get that. We gotta get that. That sounds good. Consuming these items increase your sprint speed. See, I need a bunch of this. Consume. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too fast. What's the budget? Can we buy everything? Well, I want to. You know what? Let's see. Refreshing soda. Let's buy it. Let's see if we can buy everything. I'm broke, right? Let's see. And then I can't buy gas, and then the game ends. We lost. Okay, refreshing soda. Bubbles drink can. Well, we're gonna buy out the whole vending machine, so we're gonna be here for a minute. Carrot drink. Orange drink. Oh, we're gonna be here all day. You think I'm extra super fast? Let's see. Oh, I am extra super fast. Super fast, super fast. Throw stuff around. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. What? Wait. Do I have to restart the game? I think I have to restart the game. Yeah. I'm broken. I'm broken. I went too fast and fell off of the world. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We are going to restart the game. And just speed run what we just did. Okay. Because what in the world are the chances of that happening? We were so fast. It was the carrot juice. I was skeptical about the carrot juice. I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't truly believe that the carrot juice was gonna do anything. I just thought it was nasty. And I was wrong. We broke the game. That's okay. We're gonna load it back up. I'm glad I broke the game sooner than later, because how horrible would it have been getting farther deeper in and this happening. Okay, it's loading back up. Oh my goodness. It will load back up for you guys in a second. Crazy that the game tester didn't run into that. Yeah, can you believe it? Maybe they just did not expect somebody to try to buy everything in the vending machine. I didn't even buy anything yet. Oh! They did add the dialogue. When I fell off the map, she said she fell off the map too. So, I think it's just... I should have gotten an achievement, right? I feel like an achievement should have been had. Because there was awareness that could happen. Okay. We are going to speed run to the gas station. Honk, 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 honk. Stingy with their achievements. Yeah, they are. Honk, 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 honk. Drunk driving. Reckless driving. Don't drink and drive. Don't reckless drive. Well, how can I see the road when I'm getting text messages that block my windshield? Oh. Oh. Oh, 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 oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know I ran out of gas because I'm going really slow. Speed running in your second stream. How the world comes at you so fast. Well, you're not wrong. I wasn't expecting to die. I wasn't expecting to fall off the map and break the game. And now we're left speed running. Reckless drive. Hey! Did you see that person? Did you see that person? Get out of the car! Stop driving! What in the world are you driving for? Oh my gosh. Did you guys see him? Where did he go? Oh no, I don't know how far up I drove. I don't think he's here. Dang it! Oh no, I'm lost. I'm lost! I'm gonna have to reset the game again. Oh, is that somebody? Okay, I got the spookies. I got the spookies. Okay, let's try to find the road. Okay, so I definitely saw a man. He was so fast. He like ran away so fast from me. Shady. That guy's shady. Well, now we gotta check the car because I made the mistake of getting out of my car with strange men walking around. Oh, great. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Can we check? Open the trunk. Oh, I can open the trunk, for real. I just got my luggage. Okay, check the back seat. No, don't get in, don't get in, don't get in. Oh my god, check the back seat first. Okay, okay. Okay, everything. Check under the car. Can you crouch? Okay, we're clear, we're clear. It's very dark. Oh, wow. He was walking from the gas station. Weird guy. Oh, we gotta park again. Reckless driving. Where am I? Okay, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Okay, we're good to go. Right here. Perfect. Well, I guess I'm putting gas in my passenger door instead of the gas tank that doesn't actually exist. That's okay. See how over here she says we're too broke? I was too low on cash for that. Okay. Let's go back. I'm not buying the whole store again. I'm just gonna buy... Let's see how far we got. So I ate... I didn't eat that one. I didn't eat that one. I ate that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. Okay, milk chocolate. Chocolate. Candies. Grapefruit drink. Chocolate. Cola. Chocolate. Nachos. Chocolate bar. That's a different meat snack. Oh, we would have been here all day. Okay, what we're gonna do is... Nachos. Kind of sounds good. We'll do the nachos. Oh, and let me check my text messages. I'm just... Everybody wants to talk to me. Okay. Super fast. Super fast. Not fast enough. Okay. My mom texted me, and I forgot she didn't actually text me. Well, I want to go a little faster than this. Let's go ahead and get another chocolate bar. So we got the nachos, we'll get a chocolate bar, and let's get a drink, and let's see how fast we can go. I mean, if you're able to go fast, there must be a reason, right? Let's get something to drink. A lime drink? Okay, let's do it. $2? $2 for that? Okay. Consume. Can I talk to this guy? How's your night going? He just looked at me. That's it. Oh, I'm fast. Oh! Give me some gas. Can I have $10 on pump 2? Please. You heading to the bridge by yourself? Huh? The Norwood Valley Road, I mean. Not a lot of people head down there this time of year. Be careful. You got it. I'm not joking, ma'am. Be careful, it's not safe out there. For about a century now, many people have been going missing down there. And people who went looking for them never returned. Spooky. Locals say the Norwood Valley monster had torn them up and hung them upside down on trees. Okay. Maybe it's the creepy guy that was walking up in the woods. Why does it have to be a monster? Are you playing He's playing solitaire. He's not even doing his job. He's got chips, Okay. Honestly, a disaster. Okay. Do you see? Am I crazy? Was there not somebody at my car right now? Do you see that little bald head? Okay. Give me some super speed. We gotta go super fast. I think everybody plays it. It's the go-to quick little single-player game. Okay. We're doubling up on the onion rings. We're about to go super fast on this guy. Freak. Super fast. Get me out of here. Get me out. No, stop talking to me. And one more. Oh, okay, and one more thing. If you see they don't want me to skip it. If you see a woman in a white or blue gown trying to get a ride, do not stop. Okay. Just step on the gas as hard as you can. Okay. Whatever you do, never ever, under any circumstance, pick up a hitchhiker. Those people out there on the road putting their thumbs out, they ain't what you think, ma'am. They just ain't. Why is everybody talking to me? He just looked at me. Let me out of here. Mans is gone. Why were they talking to me? He did. He siphoned my gas for sure. Why did everybody want to talk to me? What did he do? Don't get into the car. Open your engine thing. The hood. Yeah, I didn't fill the gas up yet. Speaking of, I need to fill the gas up. I filled the tank and I was off to road again. Okay. I can't believe those freaks were trying to talk to me. No, there's something up with... He was over here. He wasn't siphoning gas. He was right over here. He was messing with my tire. Since my mom asked, I had to buy something for Milo. What? When did she ask me anything? I don't know if you'll find any shop at this hour, but we're out of dog food. Could you get something for Milo? I'll pay you back. Okay, for one, when did she decide to send that message? Because I was sitting on a... what did we say? Mom? I was sitting on a mom for like 20 minutes. Okay, let's get some dog food. Vegan milk! Vegan milky! Okay, I'll have some of that. I didn't need it. Who doesn't need it? What are you doing? Giving you my vegan milky. I mean, what am I doing? Oh my god. Lion. Some cereal. Cookies. That looks like coffee. Some drink. Vegan milky. Is that Nesquik? They're sued. They're sued. Oh! Mans wants some vegan milky. Is this olive oil or tea? Wine. Ooh, this is the 21 plus area. Bevs. Okay, we need dog food. You heard about the Norwood Valley monster? Huh? Never mind. Dog food. Toilet paper. Doo-doo? Okay. No, I don't want that one. That one's been tampered with. This one's speaking to me. Okay. That'll be $5. Pay. Okay, bye. You heard about the Norwood Valley monster? Never mind. Let's get going. Perfect. Almost flew out of the trunk. Little Milo would have been hungry. Okay. Wait. We didn't check the back. We didn't check the back. Let's hope for the best. See you later. Bye. Being on the road, you do realize a thing. What do we realize? Stark, monsters truly do exist. What are you talking about? And every single one of them looks just like it. True. What's that? Oh. Now I'm crashing and dying for a stupid hazard cone. True. The monsters are the humans. The freak that siphoned my front gas, not my back gas. It's okay. Wait! I'm blind! Oh my god, I can't see a thing. Oh my gosh. Somebody's messing with me. Stop messing with me. Stop messing with me. Oh, is there somebody up there? There's somebody up there. Hello? Okay, if you mess with me again, there's somebody up there. You gotta catch him. Hello? Hello, where are you? Where did he go? Where in the world did that guy go? He just like disappeared completely. Okay. I mean, the guy just completely disappeared. No car in sight. Where did he go? Did he fall off the cliff? Fairies took him. Well, yeah, you're right. I think fairies did take him. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, I guess we're just gonna keep driving. Nothing crazy's happening. A nice, peaceful drive. Oh, the road's different. The road's bumpy now. Oh, we're bumping. We're bumping. Bumping, 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 bumping. Oh, we're going on a bridge? Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh my God. Turn that off. That was terrifying. And somebody was messing with me. Does it work? Okay, somebody's messing with my radio. At least nobody messed with my horn. Not the ear R worded. Oh my God. Yeah, I guess the buzz would definitely, if you're wearing headphones, just ruin your ears. What was that? Was that somebody? What was that? It could have been a bush. Was I looking over here? Which way was I looking? It just could have been a big old bush. Yeah. Yeah, I think oh, it was this. A tree stump. Well, at least it wasn't a bush. That would have been embarrassing. Can I sprint? I mean, not really. Barely. I mean, are we going to be driving the entire 12-hour drive? Because this is a driving simulator. There he is! The car! No. No, this has been here. This was somebody's car. You got anything in your trunk? Oh. Okay. Well, that car's been there. Oh, you can see the bridge from here. Out in the distance. We've been driving for a long time. You could see that bridge. This is supposed to be the hitchhike episode, and I mean, there should be a hitchhiker, or we're the hitchhikers. Somebody's hitchhiking, but nobody's hitchhiking yet. A bunny! A little bunny. What's that noise? What is that horrible noise? Another one? Oh my god. Wait, what does it say? No left turn? Wait. No left turn. Oh. They weren't kidding. It's closed off. That would have been a waste of me going. Oh, there's little houses. Oh. I sure wish I had a flashlight. Oh, I can't go into the house. There's somebody up in here. There's somebody out here. Can I go around this fence? Oh no, I'm gonna be walking forever if I follow that fence. There was an animal or something. I heard him growl. Wow. I wish I could go over here. Oh wait, can I go in here? No, it's blocked. They did this on purpose for me, huh? Okay. Well. I mean, let's just get going. We can't. We're too scared to jump fences around here, I guess. Whoa. That's what I went over? That bridge? Okay, I'm scared. I'm terrified. If I knew that's what the bridge looked like from outside, I would not have driven over it, let me tell you. There's this very weird thing about that night. I saw two big logs in the middle of the road blocking the way back. My god, I laid on my horn. I didn't mean to. I mean, I was hoping the horn would make the tree stumps move, but I didn't think much of it at the time. Of these tree stumps sitting here, you didn't think much of the tree stumps, the branches, the whatever, just on the floor. I mean, they're definitely not just fallen here. What tree do you see that's even near us? Cut in half like this. Obviously, this is a bad omen. We should not be driving past this. Okay. I mean, it makes no sense that we're driving past it. Are you joshing me around? The car wouldn't start. Well, I mean, what are we gonna do now? Are you gonna walk that bridge? And just like that, I was stranded in the middle of nowhere with no phone service. Hitchhike time! We're hitchhiking! I'm not saying that I was starting to believe whatever the bullcrap that the gas station clerk pulled. Hi, Lucky. Yeah, it's actually, I think that they're believable because they're just normal stories for me. I think it's real. But it is crazy that people shared these stories and they were made into games. It's kind of like your life really had to take a series of events to make it here. I missed a lot of dialogue, but I was scared to think how long it would take for someone else to pass. I think he was talking about being stranded, this and that, blah, blah, something. We're stranded. Oh, 10:23 p.m. Yes, and it's so crazy how weird things can happen too. Yeah. I agree. I mean, earlier, we had... Oh, somebody's coming? Hello? Hi? Oh. Okay. Okay, pure evil is right. So you saw me stranded. I didn't understand how somebody could leave another human being stranded like that. I played all these episodes and each has its own mystery and each has its own weirdness to it. Yeah, this is the second one I'm on so far, and they've been weird. The first one with being home alone, that makes sense. What I thought was weird is that the murderer kidnapper went to the second story to break in rather than breaking in at the first story. Like, that blew my mind. And then this so far, I'm just getting started. But, like, I just went to go get gas, and somebody was messing with my tires. If I saw somebody from inside the gas station, if I looked down and saw somebody messing with my tires, hello, 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 hello? Is he stopping? Oh, he's stopping. If I saw somebody messing with my tires, it would have been a wrap. Yeah, the police. That sounds fun. Hello? Oh, this is the guy. This is the guy from the gas station. I tried talking to him earlier. He didn't like me, let me tell you. You're the girl from the gas station, and you're the guy from the gas station. Hello. Well, thank you for stopping, actually. Thank you. I'm stranded, I'm scared, I'm cold. What are you trying to do out here? I think my car just broke down. I can't call for help, there's no phone service. You think I can get a ride? Where are you heading to? Okay, have fun changing that diaper, Kayla. Best wishes. Where am I heading? Let's just say the nearest stop, where I can call for some help. Hop in. Oh, thank you. Could you wait till I get my stuff? Hurry up, just throw it in the back. I won't be here for too long. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say that to somebody. Like, I wouldn't rush them, hey, hurry up, but I'd be thinking it, like, I'm stopping for you. I'm scared too, I'm spooked out too. And I gotta wait for you to get your stuff? I only had 2 hands. Sorry, I thought you had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands? Sorry about it. Yeah. Can you, like, back up? Can you reverse a little bit? I'm confused. He said I don't have all day. Well, what do you want me to do? I'm gonna ask him. You need to hurry up, I don't have all day. I mean, can you help me get my stuff? It's not safe to get out. Okay. I don't even want to ride with this guy. It's not safe. Why did he park so far away from me? That is sketchy. I agree with you. Because old boy is now saying this isn't safe. And I'm just a little old girl walking around by myself. I have to make 10 trips? 10 trips. Oh my gosh. At this point, just leave me. Just leave me be. Let me just be in the car and die. I could just put that in the trunk. Well, I'm not using the trunk. Are we just gonna leave my car running? I mean, okay. And it's my dad's car. I love how he was helpful but refused to lend a hand. He set his boundaries. He said, can I close this for you? Okay, I mean, he set his boundaries. He said, I'll give you a ride, but I'm not getting out of my car. Are we done? Am I missing something? Let me go back and check just in case. I feel like I must be... They're not letting me progress. Unless do I have to talk to him? Okay, let's see. He for real said the ride is my help. Yeah, he said don't expect anything else. I couldn't drive leaving my stuff behind. Okay, well it's a good thing I'm not trying to drive. Let me just go and talk to him and see. I mean, the ride enough. Honestly, the fact that this is a real story, somebody straight up got stranded in this. Probably no food or water in their car. I'm scared. You need to hurry up. I'm done. Finally, now hop in and be quick. Straight up. I'm nice, but I'm not stupid. Yeah, he knows something's up. You're right. You know, I can't blame the guy. Thanks for the ride, brother. Can I turn your radio on? Let's look. Oh, the moon. I think that's the little moon fogged up. It's werewolf season. Maybe that's the monster all along. Oh, so you won't tell me who you are or where you're going? I was driving home. And that piece of crap broke down on me. Jason. What? That's his name. My name's Jason, yeah. I'm Holly. Is she not familiar with the one name, the one word? Jason. Nice to meet you, Jason. I'm Jason. You're really lucky I had to be here on this side of town tonight. I had to be on this side of town tonight. I must say, you are one brave young woman. How's that? You don't want... Okay. Rule number 1. You don't say anything with an attitude or with skepticism. When you're in a man alone... When you're in a man alone. When you're in a car alone with a man that you never met before. People are so antisocial in this game. Yeah, I mean, technically, realistically, if a stranger came up and pulled up to your car saying, can you give me a ride? I would be a little standoffish too. I'll give you, well, maybe not. Maybe not. He stopped for me. Do you have any clue what happened to your car back there? I think it was the battery. They're either antisocial or too curious. I haven't met a too curious, except the worker at the gas station yipped and yapped my ears off, trying to say something to me. It's my dad's, it's pretty old. He was trying to warn me about a monster, but I don't think that there's a monster. I think that there's just people messing with me. So what do you think about what he told you back at the gas station? That he needed to mind his business. Let's just say he really creeped me out. What would I say? What would I say? I didn't listen to a single word. I'll put he's funny. Interesting. Idiot tells that to every person traveling down here. Wait, he said he doesn't come around here often. He said he's not around this side of town often. How does he know that? Are we just in a really small town? Am I supposed to talk to you? So is it true? What, the monster? Let's see. I've never seen the monster for myself, but there are what? There are some things, and I'm afraid your car breaking down could have been one of them. Hey, listen, I don't want to sound like that moron, but just remember this. You don't bother them, and you don't be bothered. Well, that's true. You don't bother them, and you don't be bothered. Well, word to the wise. Also, Luckies, I don't know when you followed me. I was so zoned in, but thank you for the follow, and thank you for chatting and keeping me company. I can't believe I just noticed that you followed me, too. You know, I'm sorry for being a jerk to you before. I'm not that best with people. I'm not the best with people. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I'm a stranger. What do you expect? I just keep looking out at the moon. Of course, I love Fierce to Fathom games, so I just stopped by someone new to watch. Awesome! I don't often see people play this anymore. I know it's a little bit older now. It said 12:08 a.m., I think. After a little bit of small talk, he dropped me by a motel. Thanks! But I don't really see people play this anymore, so I figured I'd just give it a go. And this is actually my second stream ever. This is my second time streaming. So I just started yesterday. I played the first one yesterday. And today is the second one. So I think it's going well. He dropped me by the motel. Apparently they offered roadside assistance. It's getting popular again. A new episode released. Oh! A new episode released? Okay, hold on. I didn't know that. I didn't know all that. I just had this on my list of games I wanted to play when I started streaming. And because it's kind of a good entry game. Like, it's entertaining. You know, it's a nice little anthology series. And so I thought, oh, I'll play this when I start streaming. I did not know that they might have dropped a new episode or that it's gaining traction again. So actually, that's really awesome. I have good timing. The motel offers roadside assistance. Besides, I thought I could use a little rest. Be careful, there are all kinds of people out there, he said ominously before leaving. Sorry. My brain's a little jumbled and jambled from reading Twilight earlier. These big words. Ominously is not a big word, but my brain wanted it to be. Okay. Don't know what that says. Free TV. What the heck does that say? Something in free TV. And that says no tell. Okay. Okay. That one says motel. It's the same motel from Schedule 1. Oh my gosh. And this is our drug dealer one. This is where we sell drugs. In Schedule 1. If this is my room, that would be so fun. I couldn't just go in any room. Okay. Where's Jesse? My mom's texting me. Let me see what she said to me. What you got? Oh, is that a toe? That looks like a toe. Perfect. We got more vending machines. A bunch of rooms. Let's go inside. The creator confirmed a new season. Awesome. I think that's so exciting. I think this series has been so fun. I've watched some gameplay. You are growing weed in this. I've watched some gameplay and now I'm playing it. It is just so interesting, and especially because it's real stories. You know, when you put yourself into the mindset of, if this was me, it makes it real scary. Okay, so no service. I'm trying to text my dad. It's not working. My mom, Aiden, you know, everybody's trying to get a hold of me. Nobody can. We'll go inside. What's this say? Vacancy. Not approved for occupancy. Okay. 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 The man was putting out creepy vibes? This picture is putting out creepy vibes. What do you mean, the man? The man is putting... Can I go back here? Oh my god, he is spying on me. Okay, he's a little creepy. Roadway Inn. Creepster. Gal, need a room to shack up for the night? How much is it for a room? 40? For a single at a motel? Okay. I mean, what are we gonna do? Respectfully, why is everyone bald or balding in the game? Balding for sure. Everybody's built the same. Everybody has the same hairline. I don't... Respectfully. Oh, I agree with you. Room number 9 right over there. Thank you, room number 9. I think room number 12 was the drug dealing room, so this is not Schedule 1. Wrong game. Talk about the car. $90. Tommy will take care of it next thing in the morning. $90 on top of whatever I just paid for the room? I already forgot. I might as well walk home. Good, I'll let Tommy know. Thanks. Reality of a small town and a bad gene pool. Yep. One last thing. Try not to wake the other guests. They might not take very nicely to it. Okay. Inflation is wild. Okay, thank you. We're room number 9, I guess. Oh, they got AC, so that's good. Well, let me... Well, hold on. Let me have some snacks, because snacks give you a speed boost. What do I want? Oh, chocolate candies. That's what I want. $1.90 something for some chocolate candies. Oh, they're like Whoppers. Not a fan. Is that what they're called? Whoppers? Not a fan of Whoppers. Let me do another one. I'll have not another one of the Whoppers. A grapefruit drink. I'll have one of those. $2 for a grapefruit drink. I mean, they gotta make their money somehow, right? Okay, consume. Now I'm super fast. Super fast. Wait, I'm not super fast. Super fast. Okay. Let me grab... I'm room 9. Let me grab my stuff. What's more important? I can't grab my stuff. Okay, let's find room 9. Honestly, don't fall off the map again. If I fall off the map again, ain't no way I'm restarting. I couldn't just go in any room. I already had a restart because I went super fast and fell off the map earlier. Thankfully, it was at the way beginning. Room 9. Okay, so I'm not in any of these, obviously. Oh, this guy's... I'm listening in. Okay. Okay. Coffee? I didn't want any coffee. Well, I do. A hot chocolate? Wait, a hot chocolate with milk? and then a hot chocolate. How do you make hot chocolate if not with milk? I want a hot chocolate. A paint can down here. Okay. Okay, shady back here. Hot water? Water? Okay, I'm aware that people drink it with water. I'm aware. I myself have had some hot chocolate with water before. I could never do that now. I could never, it's too watery. I need some cream. Okay, number 9. Wait! Milk is way better. 7. Not, I just walked. I walked all the way around for what? But now pause. Okay. 8. I'm in. Wait, no, I think this is Jesse's place. And then this is my drug dealer's place. Benji's? I can't remember. Schedule 1's on my mind, you guys. Maybe I should be playing Schedule 1. Okay, I love these candles. Oh my gosh. I don't have one of these medieval candles, but I have this cute little, hold on, sorry. I have well, it's not cute, and I mean, it's not little, it is cute. Look at this guy. It's a candlestick. And technically you can hang it on the wall and have the candlestick up. That's the closest thing I have of a medieval stick at the moment. My grandma makes her hot chocolate with a little cinnamon in it. I love cinnamon in my hot chocolate. I prefer it. I prefer a little cinnamon, a little nutmeg. Yes. Whipped cream, milk, heavy cream. I never seen that. Wait, you never seen the candlestick, or you never seen cinnamon with hot chocolate? Oh my gosh. If you're talking about the hot chocolate, you're missing out. Mexican hot chocolate? Oh my gosh. They do it right over there. Oh my gosh. I lived in San Diego, and I also lived in a place called Oxnard, which was not far off. And a lot of Hispanic community. And, oh, the candlestick. Well, anyway, cinnamon goes in everything. Cinnamon goes in everything. The candlestick, I love. Oh, I love hot chocolate. Abuelita, yes, yes. I know, I want a hot chocolate so bad. I'm gonna be making actually a few. Okay, I'm not gonna say a few streams. I'll say in a couple weeks, I do plan to make the homemade Mexican hot chocolate on stream. So that is a plan. I don't know what brand I'm going to use, but that is a future plan of mine when it's closer to December, I think. I would do anything for grandma. Yep. Okay, so I got some pills in here, a book, and a map, maybe, a TV. Oh. It's a bird, it's a plane. Superman! Okay, this is a great... We're vibing here. In Technicolor? Wait, are we gonna... Mechanical monsters. Okay, I'm gonna... Batman better. I agree. I am a Superman hater. I'll go to grandma. If only everyone in our lives were as wonderful as grandma's. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Superman hater. Oh, I have a cat underneath me playing around. I'm gonna turn this off. Actually, it's kind of loud in my ear. Okay. I'm more of an anti-hero person because, truthfully, I don't believe in superheroes. Superheroes make just as much damage and cause as much chaos as a villain. So at least just call yourself an anti-hero. Don't act like you're holier than thou. I have beef with superheroes. So, okay. A creep. A peeping Tom and a creep. No way. And it's the fact that you played this and you didn't tell me that was coming. Shady. Oh my god. What are you doing here? I should be asking you. You're peeping Tom in my bathroom. I'm doing a grand tour. No spoilers. You're right. I appreciate that you're not backseat gaming. I really appreciate it. I'm Tommy. Oh, he's my tow guy. He's gonna tow my car. Room service here at the Roadway Inn, the finest stopover in Norwood. What were you doing in my bathroom? You know, cleaning stuff. He just put a camera. Guy at the front desk gave me this room. Not the he. No. Get this guy out of here. I'm gonna have to ask you to step outside while I make the room. What are you doing in my room? Please wait outside? Missed the jump scare. Kid was attacking. I think it was a good thing you missed the jump scare, Kayla. This guy... And what is he... Is he floating? Why is he built standing like that? No. There's a camera in that bathroom. Let's... Yep. Okay, what else? We got a phone. Not the creepy picture in my room. Oh, I don't have a bed. I literally don't have a bed to sleep in. Okay. Turn the lights off. Nope. Ryuk. We do need Ryuk. Man. You're right. We need him to check the cameras undetected. Okay, now let me get super fast so I can take my luggage. We're gonna try chocolate. What an expensive cost for just some wood slats and a toilet. I couldn't even use the toilet. Mans was doing something weird in there. No bed. Superman on the TV. And they yelled at me saying don't make noise. So if I watch Superman, I'm gonna get in trouble. That was blasting and blaring in my ear. We'll have some cola. Consuming increases your speed. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing it. Give me my sugar rush. Okay. Let's grab. I can't just put the hat on my head. Like, please. They're really messing with me, aren't they? Is this my room? I didn't put... Okay. Tell this guy to get a hold on things. Oh! Well, okay. Okay, we're friendly here. You made my bed. Had a word with Joe about the situation. How? You were in my room the whole time. What is wrong with these people? Mercy, mercy, mercy. But don't you worry, it's safe here. I go get your car. And also... Oh, he's not balding! He's a little too happy. A little uncomfortable, creepily happy. But the bed looked great. The room's phone is not working. If need anything, just ask at front desk. We've been trying to get it fixed, but we haven't been seeing enough guests lately. Not the hee. Ugh. But you have a good night. Well, thank you. Get out of my face. Creep. Okay. Put all my stuff in here. Okay, let's see. What did he do in here? He's on the... yeah, he's on the brink of balding for sure. Okay, I mean, he definitely planted something. I just... It's in one of these lights, I know it. Is that... Somebody's walking. What is that noise? Alright. What is that? Oh, it's him. It's Tommy leaving with the tow truck. That truck was really loud. Widow's Peak equals a monster. Did he have a Widow's Peak? I didn't even pay attention. I just saw that he wasn't balding. Okay, let me get my bags. Like, the fact that I have to... You can't just put some stuff under your armpit, double-hand it. Like, the bags don't have straps. Why are we taking so long to get around here? Under his comb over. You're right. Okay, put this in here. Okay, yep, that's fine, that's fine. Not catfishing. Yeah, he's catfishing a little bit. Why can't I take one of these? They really said you could walk. Yeah, I feel like some people are born with widow's peak. Widow peaks, whatever. I don't know if there's an S at the end or not. With a widow's peak. Yeah, there's an S, a widow's peak. I think people are born with them. I also think people gain them over time as well. It's all about genetics, you know? I can't blame him. He's working with what he got. He's the least bald out of the whole series so far. I don't even know what I look like. Okay, what? I'm trapped. Oh no! They checked my audio? Oh no! They're capturing my audio. Oh, great. I'm trapped! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's close this. Talking from insecurities. This bed's looking nice. Oh, let me close the door. I think I got everything right. Let me close the door. C to crouch again. Okay. Am I supposed to go to bed? Okay. Oh no, I left the window open. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Please get up. I knew that was gonna happen. Is somebody peeing? Call it a foresight, but there was something very off about the place. Maybe it's because somebody's peeing in our bathroom. Somebody's straight up peeing. What the heck is happening? A hot cup of coffee. Oh, a hot cup of hot chocolate. Here we go. And close this. How do I... What a mistake leaving that open. Peeping Toms... Oh my gosh, the cat's messing with me. I'm getting jump scared. Okay, let's go. Well, I'm turning this TV on now. Where was I going? Be right back getting food. Okay, enjoy your food. We're gonna try not to die over here. We're gonna do our best to survive. Where was that coffee machine from earlier? I thought it was... Oh, it's over here. Hello. My cat's meowing at me. She's upset. Hello. Well, I fed you. Oh, okay. Every time I look at her, she has something to say to me. Okay. An espresso, a cappuccino, a French vanilla not available. Hot chocolate with milk. Hot chocolate's not available. The best kind, the hot chocolate with milk too, it's not available. Well, what's the... I'll do a cappuccino. Look at all those marshmallows. Okay, I'll do that one. Okay, I'm not upset about it. I'm aware that the hot chocolate doesn't even have the caffeine I need, but... Consume it. Can I have another one? Oh. Okay. Have fun, sounds good. Food does sound good, I know. Sugar's crack. No. Oh my god. My controls... My controls are inverted! Up is down and down is up! I was drugged. Okay, and I bet if that hot chocolate was available, I wouldn't have been drugged right now. Those marshmallows got me. Forward is backwards and backwards is forwards. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Okay, let's go to the front desk. Okay, I'm wobbly. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not used to this. Let's go to the front desk. Help me. I've been drugged. Wait! I don't want to go to the front desk! He's the one that drugged me! Go home. Go to bed. Get away from the front desk. It was his coffee machine. Oh my gosh, I almost went to the ops. A text message. Can I text right now? Whoa. Yeah, I'm on drugs for sure. Oh my god. Oh, great. Yeah, I reached this part apparently. I was gonna go talk to Joe at the front desk, but he's the one that It's his machine. He drugged me. So now I'm just gonna go, I guess, back to my room. Oh god, Superman is just giving me a bad trip. Okay, what the heck do I do? Oh my god. Do I just sleep? Oh my god, I cannot move. I can't move. Okay, front is back, back is front. Okay. Okay, left is right, down. Let's just sleep this off. Let's sleep it off. I think she's enjoying it. A little break from reality. We're a little loopy, we're a little drugged up. It's fine. We're having a great time. Well, except for the fact that all I did was drink some coffee. I got a nice little cappuccino, little marshmallows on top. 3:18 a.m. I was sedated. Yeah, well, you sure were. We're scared. So I had a peeping Tom. The phone's ringing. Not somebody's in my closet. Okay, why is my phone ringing? I thought my phone didn't work. The man removed... Okay. He removed all my stuff from the closet so he can break into it? Mans is in there right now? Well, what do I do? I'm gonna trap him. I'm trapping him. You didn't think this one through, did you? When you broke into my room. He thought I wasn't gonna notice that all of my stuff was sitting outside of the closet, as if I did that. Well, I was so drugged up I forgot I took stuff out of the closet. You're trapped. Well, that's probably Joe up in there. Somebody's at the door. Somebody's in my closet. I'm surrounded. What would I do? Oh my god, I don't know what I would do. Well, he knows I'm here. Who is it? Joe? I don't trust you, Joe. You drugged me. But there's somebody in my closet. What do we do here? Okay. I'm gonna do nothing. Okay. Risk it for the biscuit or back down. He's knocking again. Let's check. Let's check. Is it Joe? Is it really Joe? That balding head, I would recognize it anywhere. That is Joe. I just don't... Do I trust the guy in my closet or do I trust Joe? Okay, let's talk to Joe. I'm trapped. Hey, Joe. Joe's got some lip filler. He's puckered up. No, Tommy's the guy with the full head of hair. This is Joe. He's got some filler happening. Okay, Joe. He's smoldering. Somebody's in my closet, buddy. Didn't I specifically tell you not to wake anybody up? You woke me up. I have complaints. What are you making all those goofy noises for? What are you talking about? Whatever it is, just keep it down, miss. Is that why your eyes are all red? Mention the coffee machine. You drugged me, Joe, from the front desk? Yeah, Joe's from the front desk. Are you messing with me? I'm not joshing you around, Joe. We don't have no coffee machine here. It's right over... Well, you're wrong. Okay, here. I've had enough of you crazy goons here. For once, I thought we had a sober guest, but I guess I'm the crazy one here. You're the one? Not I hate my job. Yeah, don't we all, Joe? You're the one, Joe. Big lips, Joe. You're the one with the coffee machine. Now, let me take you. You're the one that put it here. You're the one with the drugged cappuccino. Joe sucks. You follow me, freak? Let's go. That machine is not appearing. Well, hold on. The machine's not here. Am I on the right floor? No, I'm pretty sure it was right here. Ain't no way. We're crazy. We're crazy! Joe? Where did you put the coffee machine, Joe? You're messing with me. I said go back now. Go back? Where are we going? Go back. There should be some medication in your room that should offer you some relief. Now he wants to publicly drug me? Check the table by the TV. I took it. I needed some of that good stuff. My bad. Okay, what is going on here? Joe's messing with me. He's trying to give me a bad trip. He moved the coffee machine and said, oh yeah, I don't have a coffee machine, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you had a lot of time to move it. And who was in the closet? Tommy? 9, this is my place, right? Well, I'm not gonna get drugged up twice with somebody in my closet. Wait, the closet's open. How did he escape? I booby-trapped it, clearly. So are we on drugs or just schizo? Well, we are on drugs. I feel like we've been pretty normal. I mean, nobody's here now. The bathroom? Yeah, all my stuff was... No, okay. So my stuff was removed from the closet, put over here by the creep. I then moved it to barricade him, and he just walked right through. I mean, he really might be in the bathroom. I have to check it. Okay. Move out of my way! This is just... I'm stressed now. Bathroom is all I'm gonna say. There's nobody in the bathroom. There's nobody in the bathroom! Except for the cameras. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so they want me to take some drugs. Can I just go to sleep? Yeah, you done diddly got me. He wanted me to take some drugs. Well, I'm just a little girl being stalked. Requires water. I think there's a sink in the bathroom, right? Oh, there's a sink right here. They're trying to mess with me. At least the perv will have evidence of your murder. Because he planted the camera. I mean, he's just really hurting himself here. Why am I drinking water in pitch black? Also, like, why did I take random... In what world did this girl in real life think, I'm going to accept these random drugs from... What's his name again? What was his name? Whatever his name is. I'm going to accept random drugs from this freak. From the front desk. That gave me Joe. Thank you. Freaky Joe that drugged me with a coffee machine. I'm going to take the drugs again? Brother. Are we just going to go to sleep? I popped some pills and I'm going to bed now. I said, screw this. I won't know I'm being hurt if I'm asleep, right? Am I doing something wrong? Am I not supposed to be sleeping? Didn't feel safe going out. Who just took a picture of me? Okay. Well, of course. I mean, what is happening? Do we just go to bed? I'd rather go through this high than sober. I don't know. I don't... The bathroom... What about the bathroom door? Did I close the bathroom door? Yeah, I closed the bathroom door, I think. What do you mean? Yeah, it's closed. What am I supposed to do? Somebody's knocking? No. Hello? Joe? That is not Joe. He's saying hello. Well, I don't... It's not Tommy. Well, if I click the door, is it gonna open the door? Is it? Who is it? Please open the door. I need help. No. What do you want? I need your help. Please, please open the door. No. I'm not opening the door, you freak. I know you're... I just talked to you. Wow, shocker. Spoiler alert, I just talked to you. Of course you know I'm in here. Like, what do you want from me? Good luck with the rest of your stream. I have to hit a meeting. Good luck with your meeting. Thank you. I will enjoy the rest of my stream. Good luck with your meeting. I mean, this guy's having an issue. I mean, I'm not gonna answer it. I mean, is he gonna catch the hint and like just leave? Leave? I just need to talk to you. I swear I'm not a cop. Who said anything about you being a cop? Please go away or I'm going to call the cops. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Pretty late. Okay. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. My voice, he can hear me.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton. The Man of Steel. Superman. Empowered with X-ray vision, possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent.
Oh! Joe saved us! Joe! To this day, I find it really... Joe came in clutch! The manager inferred not to get police involved as it would have affected motel's reputation and let go of the situation. Okay. I believe that the town could have been home to a cult or a drug ring or possibly something even worse. Joe saved our life. Can you believe Tommy arrived with the car after what felt like a year? So Joe wasn't a bad guy. Well, hold on. Joe kind of led me into the den of wolves. I never went on long road trips again. I would always take the airplanes. Okay, what a full circle moment. Because I too would only take airplanes after that. If I did that. Or I just wouldn't. There's a car. Oh, there's Tommy, my friend. Tommy was late. I mean, Tommy took his sweet time, but I'm so thankful for them. Oh my god, Joe, That guy saved my life. He was gonna come into my closet next. I know it. Great job. This was fun. So if I had gone into the bathroom, he would have killed me? Or would Joe have saved me? Oops, sorry, I hit my mic. I loved that. It's over. All done. Oh my gosh. That was so fun. I cannot believe Joe was a friend and not a foe. Can you believe it? I'm actually really shocked. He definitely had combat. I mean, he came in. He came in ready to go. Honestly, I think he had something. I think he was strapped up. I saw something in his hand down there. You're tired. That's okay. I'm going to be calling it very shortly. I read a little bit of my Twilight book. Which here, I don't know if you were here for that. But, oops, sorry. I keep hitting my mic. My Twilight book. I read a little bit of Twilight. I played a little games, you know. Short and sweet. I'm going to maybe yap a little longer. But I'm going to be heading out myself, too. Soon. I think Joe had a weapon, right? I saw something. I saw him. Joe's cheeky. So, I wonder if the drugs that Joe gave me counteracted the drugs that the coffee stand gave me. What is it to do? What is up with the coffee, right? What was up with that coffee machine? And who just moved that? In like a 10-minute span, they just moved it. Joe's over it. Joe's like, he probably did use you as prey. Oh, you're right. He used me. I think Joe is like, I've been here for 60-something years. I'm tired of this. You're through. Like, he probably knows that guy by name. That's his best bud. They've had dinner with their wives together. I know it. Joe had enough. I think they had a big fight. Joe said, oh, really? I'm going to get you. How fun. Okay. Wonderful game. I really enjoyed that one. I don't know how long that session was. It was supposed to be 40 minutes. I know it wasn't 40 minutes, but really fun. What's the next one called? Fierce to Fathom. Carson House. Okay, so the next one is Carson House. Keep in mind, if it was not for you, Tommy would have probably died, since he was going to say, oh, no, Tommy. We saved Tommy. Tommy saved us. Joe saved us. I mean, Joe's a double-edged sword, right? He definitely threw us in, but then he did the right thing in the end. He saved us. I mean, how many people has Joe allowed to die under his nose, you know? Joe's a little questionable, but Carson House sounds exciting. I love when there's the houses, like the Home Alone was so fun because you get to maneuver through a house. Also, I don't know if you noticed when you played, Home Alone did not have a bathroom. I ate a full lasagna and could not go to a bathroom. Like, I hope that Carson House has a bathroom. That's going to be my first stop, is to go check for a bathroom. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Carson, I'm excited. If Carson is crazier than this, I mean, I'm a horror fanatic. This was crazy, but it's crazy because it's a real story. But, like, it was palatable. It was manageable. If you think Carson's crazy, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. I'm probably going to play that the next stream. I'm not going to play it right now. I keep these streams short and sweet. You know, I just do this for fun. I don't want to... Home Alone was suspense crazy. Home Alone was pretty suspenseful because what I saw peeping Toms. Like, I looked out my window, I saw people in my driveway. Doors were open that I did not leave open. And then out of nowhere, what do you mean he climbed up my ivy vines and broke into my mom's room to come snatch me up? We had, oh, what was her name? Barbara? What was her name? Paula? Mrs. Paula, the snitch next door. She saved my life. I'm baffled. She saved, Mrs. Paula saved me. The snitch next door got me. Thank you. Man. Yeah. Okay, so Mrs. Paula saved us last episode. Joe and Tommy saved us this episode. Because Tommy came in clutch with towing my vehicle. We saved Tommy as well. Crazy. Fun. Oh, I'm so excited for the next one, Carson House. And then we only have a couple more after that, too. It's kind of coming to an end a little too fast for my liking. We only have 3 more. We have Carson House, then Ironbark Lookout next. I love Lookout games. And then Woodbury Getaway. And I can't believe you just confirmed that they confirmed another game. The new one. And there'll be no footage of the new one at all, so it's fresh. I wonder how many times we're gonna die. Like, are you able to die in these games? We're bound to die eventually, right? Ironbark is gonna be insane, as well as my favorite. I think Ironbark will be my favorite. Because I love Watchtower ones. That's the Watchtower one, right? Yes, the Lookout. I love Lookout type of things. I'm scared I'm gonna die. Let me tell you, I almost opened that closet door when he was in it, but then I thought, if he kills me, because I had no weapons, if he kills me, do I have to restart from the beginning? And I already had to restart because I fell off the map somehow. So I didn't want to play with fate. You also get one of the best game views. Oh, I'm so excited. I love a good view. I love trees, I love green, I love wilderness. If there's animals, oh my god, I'm so excited. That will be in the next one. I think probably on Friday. I think you get restarted from the hiding position or last wake up. Cannot remember. Okay. I don't think, oh, okay, well then if that's the case, then I did sleep already. So I think I wouldn't have had to restart from the beginning. I mean, I hope not. I think we're going to continue with Carson House on Friday. I'm so excited for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. Okay, let me go through my event list before I sign off for the day. Thank you guys for joining me and being here. You guys have made it so interactive, and it's so fun to see your guys' reactions along with mine. And you guys have played, or at least Lucky's played. So it's kind of fun that you know it's gonna happen. You're just kind of sitting there waiting. These are my upcoming events. My first stream happened yesterday. Book club, which is my reading Twilight. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to finish this fast. This is going to be a through time. Probably every stream or every however many streams, we're going to be reading some chapters out of the book. We are literally 1 chapter in. So you can expect this, The Fears to Fathom. We've been playing that daily as well. And then, sometime this weekend, I am going to be doing a recipe, my first cooking stream, and it will be a Mexican candied pumpkin. It's typically used to put on your altar for Day of the Dead, but unfortunately that did pass, and I, wasn't streaming during the time, so we're just going to make it for fun. I've never tried it. I heard it's delicious. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hour recipe. You pretty much just need a pot, a pan, a pumpkin, some sugar, and you're good to go. It's nothing crazy. You just need a stove and whatever. So I will post the recipe card and maybe today or tomorrow on my Discord. Down below, you can access everything. Actually, I'm not sure if you can access my Discord down below, but I do have a command. It's just Discord, explanation Discord. I will post all my stuff there. It's meant to be a really nice community area, so definitely join if you want to. Join if you plan on coming back. For the recipes and reading, I do want to do that along with people, so they're meant to be join-alongs. So I'll post the recipe supplies that you might need, the ingredient list, and if you want to make it with me, you can. If you want to watch my VOD and make it as a recipe in the future, you can. Also, I plan to be doing crafts. A lot of sustainable, fun, easy crafts that will also have supply cards that you can join me with if you want to get the stuff, or you just watch. Just sit back and watch. I play games, but I don't only play games, so you can expect a lot. A lot of fun, random things. But I think that's about it for the day. I feel like it was very successful. And the game is so fun. Honestly, I just want to binge the game so bad, but I'm not going to. I do have some other games on my list. So once I finish the Fears to Fathom franchise, up until what's out, I think I might want to do Outlast. I also am going to incorporate like World of Warcraft. I'm a big WoW player. I'm going to incorporate that eventually. Probably some Schedule 1. I know I talked about it. I love it. I love Schedule 1. I've played Schedule 1. It's a blast. I love horror games. Outlast is going to be, I think, next on my list. I know they just released the Outlast tapes or something. So I have to start from the very beginning, the first one. I'm looking forward to that. So that will be right on the roster immediately after I'm done with Fears to Fathom. I love the horror games. I love being creeped out. I'm excited. I've heard amazing things about Outlast. Like, I hear it's fun. I hear it's fun, but I hear it's actually terrifying, actually scary. So we'll see how that goes. I think we're going to finish Fears to Fathom by the end of the weekend. So next week, we're running Outlast. We're running some crafts. I think I want to make a homemade bird feeder out of like an orange peel, like just an orange. So cheap, simple, easy. Hi, Cassandra. Hi. We are, we're kind of tuning out, about to end, but hi, how are you? How's your day been? Also, everybody, have we eaten? Have we drinking? I have tea. I've been sipping on a peppermint tea. I had a whole teapot over here that I drank. I had some avocado toast. I'm a big advocate. Nutrition. Eat, drink. How I'm doing amazing. The stream so far has been great. Quesadillas. Okay, I haven't had a quesadilla in a long time. Is it delicious? I've been making these little protein heavy like cheeseburger burritos. I am plant-based. I don't eat meat, but I use Impossible, and they're like just cheeseburger tacos. Two things that shouldn't be combined, but they're quick, easy, and they make me full. But you just get a little quesadilla. Wrong. You get a little tortilla. You put whatever meat you want. I just do the Impossible. I season it with some chili, some garlic, salt, pepper, and then I melt some cheese on it. Any cheese that you want. I do plant-based for mine. And then you put some lettuce, and you straight up put mustard, ketchup, whatever condiments you want. I also put some pepperoncinis for the juice, for the tanginess, and you wrap it up, make sure it's heated, and then you sear the ends of it, so it's like a seared burrito. I don't know. It's nice. They're delicious. You love being on my stream? Thank you. I love having you here. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm glad that you're here. It's exciting to have company. I mean, I do these things on my own by myself, and I think, well, if I can just share it with people that want to talk to me, then I love it. Mexican cheese that starts with an O, it melts really good. Oh, thank you, Kayla. I was like, which one is it? I really enjoy coming to your stream, and I love the way you talk. Thanks, Cass. Thanks, Cassandra. I mean, hey, Kayla Kayla comes in clutch with the knowledge of things. So she knew what she's here for us. She's here to help us. Yes, I love good crumble. What do you usually do when you come on stream? Okay, well, Cass, listen. My first stream was yesterday. I had not streamed prior to yesterday. And we played, I talked. I yipped and I yapped. I'm a big talker. As you can tell, I talk. Yesterday, I'm gonna light some cleansing, Palo Santo, and while we talk, get the vibe going. Yesterday was my first stream. I talked a lot. Yesterday was 11/11, so I did some manifestations. I did some journaling on stream, which is interactive. So technically, if you want to journal with me, you can watch the VOD. You can watch the VOD and do the journals with me. You did not know I'm a new streamer? Yesterday was my first stream. Can you believe it? And then we played Fierce to Fathom Home Alone, which is a horror video game. And then today, I started stream by reading a little bit of Twilight. I do have a book club. Me, myself, and I are the only members of it. But right now, our very first read is Twilight. So I read a chapter, and then I went into the part 2 of Fierce to Fathom game. I am crafty. I love to do a lot of stuff. I'm going to be on stream. I plan to learn. Thank you. I appreciate that. As long as you're entertained, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, right? I'm having a good time. You're having a good time. We're together. I didn't feel like you're a new streamer. The way you welcome me, I feel like you've been streaming for... Oh my gosh, don't make me blush. Yes, so... I plan to do a lot of stuff. I plan to learn how to DJ. No, this is with time. You know, your girl has financial struggles, so everything's going to be as I can afford it and with time. But my plan with stream is to have a bunch of my hobbies. Learn guitar, learn languages, learn DJing, cooking on stream, making a bunch of recipes, baking on stream. I'll be doing IRLs, maybe picnics, going to parks, going to rollerblading places, playing video games, reading books, crafting, and endless possibilities. I just want to... Thank you for the follow, Cass. Oh my gosh. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate you too, Luckies. I'm so grateful for both of you being here, for both of you following. It's, you know, you guys have shown so much love to me, and like I said, this is my second stream. What are my hobbies? My hobbies, everything. Everything. I am a hobbyist. Video games. I'm trying to pick up sewing, but not quite yet. Cooking, baking, instruments. Just anything I can get my hands on and share. That's what I plan to do. So you guys can be around for that and see all the little things I get into, all my ventures. Fierce to Fathom, Scratch Creek is the new episode. Not a creek. That's gonna be scary. The creek, I'm terrified of the creek. I can't wait to play it. It's out right now? Out? Okay, I'm gonna completely avoid any gameplay on it. So when we get there, we're doing it together. Mine is art. I like to draw some cool stuff. Oh my gosh. Well, I would love to see some. I have, it's coming out soon. I have a Discord. If you want to join, my Discord, I have a section where you can upload your stuff. My Discord is just a community area. Like, it's just meant for us to vibe. You don't have to join it. Let me read real quick. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I have a section under Community Center where you can literally, it's called Cozy Corner. And pretty much it's where you put your hobbies and your crafts. So if you do art in Cozy Corner, all you do is just share your drawings, share your sketches, share your art, anything. And it doesn't have to be just art. Like for example, when I make my homemade bird feeder out of the out of the orange, when I'm done, I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna post it in Cozy Corner. So, and every section that you can click on, there's a little introduction to kind of tell you what it's meant for. You also are able to sorry, I blanked for a second. You're also able, my book club information's there as well. So for example, when people actually start like reading along with me or getting the books for themselves, we can have discussions and talk. Clips, if you want to post clips for me to like review, or you sent me a request. Thank you for sending me a request. Yes, so all that, it's fun. Just you enjoy your time, you join in. It's a community area, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for the follows, and thank you for the joining of my Discord. It's new. I have like 5 people in it. Thank you. I feel like they're from the heart. I can tell because I mean, I'm new. You don't have to tell me all this stuff, but you are. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. It feels very sincere. You spent your time with me. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I plan for us to have so much fun and interact more. And I can't wait to see your art. I am so excited to see your art. I'm excited for you guys to see my stuff. I am a beginner with most things. I love a lot of things, but I'm a beginner. So you'll see my progression, and that's fun. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but for sure, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I plan to be a strict weekend streamer. I want to always stream on the weekends because that's when everybody's off for the most part and available. I also have my little sister, who has school during the days, so she can't watch me live, but on the weekends she can. So a big reason why I want to stream is because we live at a distance. She lives far. Please accept. Yes, I will accept it as soon as I'm done here. I'm closing out, so I will go ahead and play a maneuver with my Discord as soon as I get off. I cannot wait to see your art. Also, if we're able to share it in the Discord too, I would love to do that. I think making it a big community center is perfect. But yes, so thank you guys for joining. I will be doing the next Fierce Fathom Carson House on Friday. And then the rest of the stuff will happen during the weekend. The cooking stream, more reading, more gaming. And then I will update the event list as I progress. So I'm pretty much almost done with the events on my list, so that will be updated and you will see. I do not do a strict schedule. I get on when I get on, and I get off when I get off. It's all about flowing and comfortability and not forcing anything. Thank you for joining the Cord. I'm so excited. It's pretty hectic and chaotic, and there's a lot of stuff, but you'll get the hang. Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite anime of all time. And guess what? Hiei is my favorite character of all time. Okay. Okay, I knew I liked you. Your profile picture that you just joined, so whoever just joined, has Hiei as your profile picture. I don't know if you know that, but I love him. I love Hiei. It's not often you find people that watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was on purpose or you just found a really cool looking person, but how exciting. My first, because I have people that have been in my Discord through the years, like before I made this a streaming Discord, but like you're my first new addition to the Discord, and you have a Hiei picture, so I just think it's perfect. So yeah, go around, explore, Yes, I love it. Explore, have a good time. Post things as you want according to the channel. You know, it's just a community. Yes, I watched a long time ago. It is my comfort anime, my first anime, my favorite. Well, I mean, technically, let's be honest. My first anime is like Bleach and Inuyasha and stuff like that. But like, because that was on Toonami, it just popped up. Like, I was already on the channel and it just popped up, and that's how it goes. But like, my first, I'm choosing to watch anime was Yu Yu Hakusho. So, wonderful. I love it. But yes, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, so I'm gonna end right now, and then I will hopefully catch you guys on my next stream. Like I said, I do not have any set schedules, so I have not seen Hunter x Hunter yet. I hear wonderful things about it, but I have not seen it. It's got a huge fan base. It is on my watch list. So I will watch it. I'll watch it, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you about it. Yes. So catch me on my. I hope to catch you guys on my next stream, or a stream after that, or whenever you guys are available. I like to stream in the mornings. It's morning time for. Well, it's afternoon for me now, but I start early. So I will see you guys when I see you. And thank you for hanging out with me, Luckies. Thank you, Cassandra. I have loved your company. This has made my time go. It's flown by. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, just make sure you have my notifications, or just whenever you see me on, tune in. I never like to push for anything, so yeah. But yes, thank you guys so much. I had a blast doing everything with you. I will catch you guys again later. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye to my sister. I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye to all my new friends. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
I'm in this bitch. Yeah. Was on the outside looking in this bitch, but now I'm in this bitch. Yeah. I'm in this bitch. Tunchi, you a genius. Looked in the mirror, said, don't let the money come between us. I'm loaded, loaded at my earliest convenience. But fuck 'em, I feel like I got 10 middle fingers. I'm sipping in this bitch and popping uppers. Gotta take this that shit that give a flower color. And some bitch named Wonder Woman told me not to wonder. The crumbs, you only see them when the cookie crumble. Real shit, nigga, my candle still lit. Had to swallow my pride though. Swear it tastes like spearmint. Big up to my nigga with the strap on him. I never turn my back on him. Cause nigga act like they cool with you. But a lot of these niggas be transforms. A lot of these players be bench swamps. The game ain't easy, but it's fair, nigga. I'ma sit in this throne so long till it's a fucking rock and chill, nigga. Bad bitch playing my hair, nigga. She said relax to him, baby, don't stress out. But I got a lot of shit on my mind, though. She say let that shit work itself out. Let that shit work itself out. C5. Yeah. Back in this bitch. Telling you left this bitch. Like you knew this bitch was gonna let your ass back in this bitch. Yeah. But ain't nobody else like you in this bitch. Ain't nobody else like you in this bitch. See that you a psychic. Cause you said there'll be days like this. They want a piece of me, I ain't the one that's serving slices. Please swallow. I had my share of dirty diapers, real shit. Pussy niggas on that guilt trip. It'll be on in a heartbeat. You can hear no pussy nigga shit skip. I fear God, never fear men. Give back, never give in. Beat eyes, never beat women. Keep an open mind, let them peek in it. Reach highs, never reach limits. Need minds, I don't need plenty. This C5, this for BI and left eye and T-buys. When I seen Chili at a Floyd fight, I almost asked her to creep with me. But I was young and I held my tongue. But with that tongue, I just keep spitting, so it all worked out. And now I'm in this bitch. And life said to him, you knew me for way too long. I never changed, you know I've been this bitch. Yeah. And then she said, you a monster. Looked in the mirror, but you wasn't there. I couldn't find you. I'm looking for that big old smile full of diamonds. Instead, I found this letter you ain't finished writing. It read, I'm sorry for even apologizing. I tried compromising and went kamikaze. I found my mama's pistol where she always had it. I cried, put it to my head and thought about it. Nobody was home to stop me, so I called my auntie. Hung up, then put the gun up to my heart and pondered. Too much was on my conscience to be smart about it. Too torn apart about it. I ain't where my heart was pounding. I shot it, and I woke up with blood all around me. It's mine, I didn't die, but as I was dying, God came to my side and we talked about it. He sold me another life, and he made a profit. Yeah, and he said, yeah, I'm still in this bitch. Yeah, thank God, cause I'm still in this bitch. Woo. But he said, remember this. Ain't nobody else like you in this bitch. Yeah. And don't forget what I did this bitch. Can't even remember when I didn't, bitch. Yeah. Now I'm out this bitch. I'm out this bitch.